Your fault. We're late.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. How are we doing this evening, night, morning, on this Tuesday?
Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
Keyless fault, as usual. Running about 2 minutes on schedule. Yeah, y'all. So yeah, everybody that's in chat, looks who's number one. Sure Money, sitting at number one. Shermoni, is that it?
I don't think you said it right.
Shermoni?
That's how I say it.
Is it Shermoni or Sure Money? It looks like Sure Money.
Sure money?
Sure Money.
I've been saying sure money. Better correct me if I'm wrong.
Ross, you don't like my music? You talking smack?
My music's better.
You talking about her Twitch music?
It's because he picks the same music over and over and over, and I use.
Wait, are you talking about the starting screen, or are you talking about the music song here?
Oh, it's money. Why didn't you correct me before?
See. So good evening. Good evening.
I've went days, lots of different streams to get people's names right. So if I say anyone's name wrong, you can correct me. I will not take offense. I'd rather say it right. Oh, the starting screen. So, woo, those are dusty. It's been a while since we messed with this Inertia³. Loud as you could be over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I picked the song, our starting
Day.
Screen. I picked the song on this channel too.
It is Canada Day. Happy Canada Day.
Zach made my Twitch stream music.
What is wrong with that thing?
July 1st. Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day to all the Canadians out there, and Brad. Notice how I segregated him separate from the Canadians.
I know a handful of Canadians. Never been to Canada though. Maybe one of these days. I'll maybe go up and see Pezliz.
Pezliz.
Cracking the dew. Cracking the dew.
Today.
He had this center, the printer center here, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll start like this because you couldn't see me. But I also noticed when it was over here, I'm like, hey, you can see the whole thing in the screen. This printer.
Yeah.
Because the Stealthchanger is massive and it's like way, way, way high. So it's hard to see the whole thing.
Ronno's
My
lovely.
hair's on point. Thank you.
Hair's on point. Her hair's
Jeremy
always
told
on
me
point.
I need to go get it done. He said he doesn't like it this dark.
I did not say that.
Wants me to add blonde back to it.
I didn't say that. She's taking it totally wrong. All I said was that she asked for my serious opinion, and I always give her my actual opinion.
Right then.
Oh, but you do.
Out of nowhere, you were like, "Hey, when you
no, you was talking about your hair."
When are you gonna get your hair done?
She was talking about her hair.
You need to get some highlight.
And I said you should do this time.
I like it lighter.
I do like it lighter.
Should have got you a blonde.
Wow, Jeremy. No, it wasn't like that.
It was a little bit like that. And then Lester called out my grays. I do have grays up here.
Rude. That was not rude. She wants me to be on, but she'll come out and she'll say, "Hey, how does this shirt look?" And if it looks like complete garbage, am I just supposed to say, "Looks beautiful, honey. Looks beautiful"?
He doesn't lie.
Because then she'll say, if I say, "Oh, it looks great," and it really looks like crap, she'll say, "You're lying. What's it really look like? Be honest with me. What does it look like?" Yeah. So you want honesty?
I do like blonde in my hair, but it's also so damaging and makes your hair break like crazy.
Happy gonad day, Brad.
Yeah, give your hair a break. Yeah.
Happy gonad day to Brad.
I also keep telling Jeremy to grow his hair out, and every time he goes to get his hair done, he just keeps cutting it shorter and shorter. I said, you're starting to look like you got a military buzz cut, Jeremy.
I cut it like this every single time. You lie. You supposed to lie? Really? Is that, you really?
Jeremy,
it doesn't work
Jeremy
with her.
doesn't lie.
It doesn't work with her because I'll lie and she'll say, "You're lying to me. What is it? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth, really. I want your honesty." It's a trap. That's all a trap. That whole thing is a trap. You don't want honesty?
Most of the time I don't even need to ask you. I know if it looks good or not. I don't really normally ask you if things look
Then why
good.
do you ask?
I don't hardly.
You do too.
Oh, just because I want you to say, "Oh, you look cute." That's all. Because he tells me I look cute all the time, and then when he doesn't, I'm like, "Do I look okay?" Like,
you hear that?
Something must be wrong because you didn't tell me I look cute today.
She said I say it all the time.
Yeah,
Because
so when you don't say it,
all
I
the
feel
time
like,
is all the time.
something's wrong.
Not, What's up? What's up?
Anyway, enough of hairdo talk, right? We got some inertia build we gotta do. It's actually hot in here right now. A little bit hot.
It is hot in here.
As you can see, let me and him step out of the way. There, you can't see very many, but there are actually printers running today. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we got 4. No, 5. We got 5 running.
Walking ass.
My hot pink one right here, my beautiful hot pink
correct.
printer. The tube is not working on that stealth burner, and I don't know why.
It's looking
But
good.
Jeremy needs to fix it.
Good.
And then we've got 2 300s that haven't ran since I don't know when. And another 2.4 over here. Once we took the stealth burner off and put the dragon burner on, it has not ran. So we've got a couple, we still got a few repair printers.
What's up, Armor 3D Printing in the house? How you doing, man?
Let me scoop
Wait,
this bad boy
don't
over.
you stream right now?
I just wanted to show y'all that they were running because 90% of the time they're not. And a lot of people are always like, your printers, do you ever use your printers? Yeah, we do, but it makes it really hot out here, especially with this humidity.
Don't knock my thing down.
Don't tell me what to do. I got this, sir.
Yeah, so this building just has a window unit. We're wanting to get a mini split out here so it can keep this thing cool, because when I run the printers, it's too hot. Like, I can't deal with streaming out here like this much.
Something like that.
We just can't afford a mini split right now.
Yep, our window unit does fine when nothing's running. But when you got that many printers pumping, it's
also
rough.
when it's like 90 degrees out, it doesn't keep up either.
It's been very hot. This is a weird.
What's up, Luke? Said hi, Keela. How are you tonight?
Stand over here. Hey, Luke.
What are you doing?
I'm just trying to
getting in the middle.
Be able to be on.
Are you going in a box again?
I'm trying to be on one side or the other without.
Well, I'll move it this
being
way.
in the box. Yes.
I was gonna move it to the other side.
Check out these fans. They're huge.
That's the fans on the side of these.
They just look massive.
Yeah. Yep. 620s. How many's in there? 4? Okay.
Yep, 4.
I think I was just gonna put the 2 on, but I could put the 2. How do you guys run your fans? It's a good question. Do you do 2 blowing in and then 2 blowing out? Luke, how about you? It's a good question for you. Do you do if you're gonna run 4 fans, do you do 2 in and 2 out? I would think. I've heard people say they blow them all in. I'm like, I don't know. I guess you could, since there's so much openness, it will go out the other direction.
Yeah.
Push pull, yeah. That's typical. 2 in, 2 out. That's what I would think, and that's what I would do. But I have heard people say the other way around. It's just like it's pushing against each other though. You did 2 in and 2 out. So most of mine only have 2 in. They don't have 2 out.
So.
Unless it's got the ones with the 5160s. I've got more in there.
I'm like, okay, you already
There's way too many.
I was like, you already have your can
That's just setting there. That's just.
I know, but I'm like, you already have your frame. Like, what the heck are all these extrusions?
It's a good question.
There's too many. Why are they up here?
So you're gonna have a few for the bed.
Yeah.
I think it's.
There's a lot up here, and I'm like, I don't think you need all those.
I think it's something like this for the bed.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But it goes like that. I believe. I'll have to double check.
Angles?
Huh?
You just tilted it. It goes at an angle, or you just
Let me check.
floppy
See if
handed?
there's one of those that's threaded too. I have to check.
You also have one. No, this isn't like just saying a trident, Keela. I'm just.
So this is a little bit different. This uses
First time building this, so.
This uses G5Cs for the bed. Okay, so this sets actually right here in all 4 corners. It's going to go through this guy here. This is going to sit right inside that hole like that on all 4 of those, and you're going to put a bolt through there, and then you're going to have 3 little screws to this holes right here.
Like a printer in a a printer.
kind of button head screws hold the edges of that bearing on. But yeah, so that's what gives it the swivel of the bed. First time I've seen them like this, built or designed like this. So also I gotta mount the motors up.
Change our chat. That top chat. We need to go
What?
live chat.
When did that happen?
You probably missed a lot of comments.
I don't think so.
Hello and sorry if you missed a comment.
I don't think so. So what do we want to do first? I think we need to go ahead and put our.
Who started the tag stuff?
Put this on. How about that?
Jeremy got a new light. It's shining at my face. Quite bright, and it could be a heck of a lot brighter. But he said we need to get the shadows out from underneath our eyes.
Y'all want to see?
He's gonna blind me.
Ready? Maximum power.
I don't know if you could. They could really tell looking at it. I can't tell much of a difference.
Hang on.
There
we go. You got different styles.
Soft lighting. Ooh.
Darn it. I don't even know how to run this thing yet. Section.
Hermione, this should be
Well, we go
interesting.
with that.
Don't know anything about Inertia³Cubes. Well, that is perfectly okay because this is our first build too.
Why is it
Killer
getting brighter going
Prince,
this
his
way?
is already built in printing. So he also streams on YouTube and just finished his up. I think he was working
What's
on
my berserker on here?
tuning it. I think he was having needs to tweak it a little bit, but yeah, we're not nowhere there. We probably would have been a heck of a lot farther, but we
She
pushed that
forced me.
Stealthchanger pretty hard to try to get it.
She made me stop and do the Stealthchanger.
And speaking of Murph, 3D Printopia is right around the corner. September 27th, 28th. And I am trying to convince this guy to give this away at 3D Printopia. What do y'all think? What do y'all think?
This guy?
Yeah. This printer did not come out of our pocket. So, other than the parts that we printed.
That's going to be up to the man with the plan.
Who's that?
That'd be up to Dan.
Well, Daniel, Western D, gave us everything to build this.
We're talking about bringing it to 3D Printopia. If he wants to give it away there, it's
so I think. Well, you mean he's gonna take it to the shop?
That's not. It's
well,
his thing.
I'm gonna work it out.
I don't know. You.
Well, at first we were just building it. It was gonna be ours. I can't give it away. I'm just gonna keep it here.
Do what you want with it.
You said I do what I want with it, but then you said I have to ask.
Oh well, I'm gonna give it to Dan after I get done playing with it because he sponsored the thing. Let him. I was gonna let him put it at the shop, but if you think you
I'll try to convince two men to give this away at 3D Printopia.
Then
dang, it got my work cut out for me.
You could probably work that out.
Over there.
Lightning with Keelan and Jeremy on Tuesday on YouTube. What?
Lighting.
We're
like, ooh, soft lighting. Oh, brighter.
Yeah.
You get it?
Get it, I get it.
Okay,
The difference between this and a Trident, well, this is
Papa.
there's a lot of differences actually, but the first one is
it needs some
you
work.
got four. A Trident is Trident 3. This has 4 motors for the Z, one in each corner, kind of like a 2.4, but like a Trident with lead screw, like a 2.4 with lead screws. Then linear rods for the Y. That's 2 of the big differences right there for you. But yeah.
Beefy extrusions. These are way bigger.
Hey, that's not the right size. What are you doing in there? What are you doing in there? Does that look like the right size?
What size are these?
That don't look right, does it? That looks like a
Talking
nope.
myself a lot around this house.
These are M3s.
Not that, you ding dong.
Size what?
The extrusions.
Oh, what size is this?
The big ones.
Oh, those are 3030s.
You see what I deal with?
3030s. These are 2020s. What makes it? Why do we call it a 3030, babe? What's that? Why do we call it a 3030? What does that mean?
Heck if I know.
Why do we call this a
Because
2020?
it's even on every side.
What's the
30
30? What's
and
the
30.
30 number?
It's 30-30.
What's the 30 number mean?
You act like I know this. Am I going to school?
Yeah, see, look. 2,
Uh-huh.
2, and this one's 3. Yeah, 30 by 30, or 20 by
So-
20.
You just add a 0.
20. We're talking millimeters here. It's the size, babe. Size.
Yeah, the bed, Troy, the bed moves on this one.
Is the size.
It's throwing me for a loop because it's kind of like combining a 2.4 and a Trident in one. Like taking
sort of.
parts of both of them and combining it. Like how they always say, like, if this and this had this and this is love child. What was it? Is it the A4T that they say is like the dragon burner and the ant head's love child? Well, this is the 2.4 and the Trident's love child.
Okay, let's see what we're gonna do.
In my opinion.
Did we skip any of these?
Dirty. I said dirty 30. I follow these people on Twitch, and their show is called, is it 30? It's something like that. It's not exactly like that, but I always call them the Dirty 30.
I think that's what it's called.
It's not. I'll look it up real quick. They are homesteaders, and they're pretty awesome. I think it's called the 30 Show, but
There you go.
I threw in Dirty for fun.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah, the 30 Show, and for some reason, I threw in Dirty. I call them the Dirty 30.
The Dirty
ask me why.
30.
When you buy 1515 extrusions, make sure you're not getting the 1.5 ones. We are learning
Say
today.
what?
At least I am.
Who's
Now,
learning?
if I can obtain
We're all learning. If
that
we're not
for next
learning,
time.
then we're doing something wrong if we're not learning. If y'all aren't learning
Undermaker
with
said,
me,
hey, you reckon I can build the Core 1 on its head like a positron?
oh, safety issue, ladies and gentlemen.
Safety issue.
Safety issue 101 real quick.
Oh, he's not
I'm gonna make an
answering you. He
announcement.
totally ignored me.
Well, go ahead. We'll do your answer first. What?
No, I was asking you
What'd you ask me?
what Down Undermaker said.
What do you say?
Wow, y'all see, you really see
I was
what I did with?
doing something. What?
You reckon I can build a Core 1 on its head like a positron?
Core 1 on its head like a positron? I mean, yeah. Why not? You can do whatever you want to. Honestly, whatever you set your mind to.
Dave, you getting your education? Yeah.
So this isn't what I'm looking for, but I do want to check something on this. Okay.
Havoc said this is an upgraded BCJ gantry from the K1.
Is there anyone here that
Jeremy's gonna
has
have to get
received?
this out of his system, what he's doing right now.
Huh?
Because he won't focus till he gets this out of his system.
Yeah. This is a serious thing I need to talk about real quick.
I know.
Did anybody receive these from us? Anybody that's got these that we've given away on stream, I need to tell you this. Make sure. Okay. Yeah, anyone that's got these from us on a giveaway, we've gave away. Dan gave these to us to give away on stream because of the connector. Okay. Well, we found something else. The issue here. Anyone want to help me spot it?
Well, it wasn't an issue that Daniel was aware of.
What do y'all see
Jeremy.
right here? No, I know.
It was something that someone else called.
Do y'all see the issue here? Okay, well, good. I know there's multiple people out there that's got them. So, do you see what the problem is? Somebody call it out for me. My arm can only stay up in the air so long.
I don't. I'm getting LOLs. Screw hole. 24 volt.
Well, so this hole
The
right here.
hole through your trace thing.
Yeah, there you go. G3DP direct short. So this hole is a mounting hole. Okay. Typically, that hole is on the trace with the ground. They wired this on the trace with the 24 volt positive. Okay. So that if you screw this in and screw it into your frame, and you got a ground here, you're going to ground these out, and it's going to drop the voltage and maybe cause other issues. Now, what you can do to go ahead and still use them, you can just print a screw or get a nylon screw to use for this. and then that would be okay. PSA.
But
Over.
we did not know that.
Now here's what you should be looking
Neither
at.
did Daniel.
Here's what it should look like. You see how the ground is running through the mounting hole there?
Yeah, an extra spicy LED.
They did it backwards.
Really, he should have been able to get a refund, but I don't know.
So that's messed up. I can't believe that. Oh,
Who
fail.
was it that caught that?
They will still work. Audio Crazy caught that for
Audio
me.
Crazy.
That will still work. Like I said, you can't use that screw. You can't short that out.
Use a plastic clip, Rob said.
Scratch the trace away and run a wire between the ends. Bypass the hole. You can't scratch. Yeah, you could do that. You could scratch the trace away. You could do that. That'd be one possibility. But easier, just use they're just going to be mounted for light, so just use a nylon screw. I was going to say use a screw with a nylon washer, but that's probably still going to make a connection with the sides. You could like use a screw with a nylon washer and then like put like tape on the edge. Just use nylon screws. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Just had to let you know.
Scott said it was designed by an engineer. Hey, Scott.
Blow on the engineer today, huh?
Project Dad's Garage said, I use a snap and printed mount to avoid that issue.
That works too. You can use a snap or a printed mount that snaps in, that you don't have to even use those screw holes. Just wanted to let everyone know and be aware of that, because if you do mount it, honestly, these frames, like, it's hard to get a good ground on it unless you scratch down in there a little bit anyways. So it would maybe still work, but still. How
many streams are you going to shout that one out?
What?
Because there could be people not watching right now that have got them.
Oh, I'm not going to shout it out every time. I'm just trying to let people know.
Just made a post in Discord.
I might make a post about it, yeah.
Hi, BBs.
Might make a post. Probably the best bet.
Don't get me started. My engineers at work today. Oh boy. I don't know a lot about engineers, except for most of them are know-it-alls. That's all I know about engineers.
We've got shots fired over here too.
Well,
shots fired
everyone
left
I've
and
ever
right.
met.
Shots fired left and right.
There's a company, they're called North Pole 3D, and they're in Vancouver, Washington. They actually come down to Portland, Oregon, or Beaverton, and pick up a lot of Ambrosia, and they resell it up there. Well, the owner of the company, she sent me a video today, and I was like, that was really cool. I'm gonna assume it was her son, I'm not sure, but he looked like he was around 15 or so. Just got his first 2.4, and seems super excited. She said he is geeking out. They have bamboos, but never built a Voron. And
wanna build a Voron?
yeah, so I told her, I said, well, tell him, get in the West 3D. She's already in there. But I said, tell him to get in the West 3D Discord, get in our Discord. I'll help him as much as we can if he needs it, but probably he'll have questions. I feel like everyone building their first Voron probably has some questions.
Most of the time.
But I thought it was cool.
Most of the time.
I like to see people get excited about building Vorons.
Yeah, he was excited.
Shimani said, I helped the electrical engineer rewire his house once. Oh wow. Great with electronics, but home wiring, he was clueless.
That's wild.
Wow. RJ Reefman said, Reality actually uses the wrong polarity for their K1 for their LEDs.
Wrong polarity?
Havoc. No, I want to build an Inertia³
Havoc, I got.
I know you've been like probably the
Hey,
most
why is
excited one about this. What?
That's not
Oh,
on.
your streams are off.
Yeah, let me zoom back.
Streams or scenes? Scenes or streams? Money, you're currently running into issues with your first build. I think that's normal. What are you building right now?
These things are great. CNC metal, aluminum. They even got a little hole in for you, so you can go right through the hole. I think we're good.
Yeah, I feel like it's normal to run into road bumps, speed bumps, through a build. Even somebody like you that's built, I don't know how many, when you're building something new, you're still gonna run into bumps. And your first probably couple Voron probably had some issues or questions. That's normal.
Lots of them.
2.4, 350. Well, you know who to ask if you need help.
Yeah, ask Dave. He's good with deltas. Get a hold of Dave. Dave over there at 3D&T.
It's funny, like some people come to me, but just because I'm in this room doesn't mean I'm a Voron pro. I can run them.
She is a pro.
I can run them.
She's lying.
Like back of my hand. But building them is another story. Doing maintenance on them, operating them, yeah. When you want to get into hard wiring and boards, that guy.
You've learned a lot about that working with West 3D, though.
I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna say that I'm completely clueless, but the technical stuff is not my forte.
All right. I better pop.
Alex said maybe a 2.4 for the index.
Back in there.
After Inertia³. I was planning to get the index when it comes out. I'm just curious.
M5.
I have a feeling it's gonna go blow up. Everybody's gonna be getting that. Kind of one of those things right now that's like, dang, because I know the cost is like so much more reasonable than the Stealthchanger. Also, how many more floods you can get on that thing is insane. But it also takes the I like the customization of Vorons and things. I like the colors. I like being able to pick your tool head and your mods and all that. So with the index, you're not gonna get any of that. You're just get what you get.
You get what you get.
So I'm still not upset about building a Stealthchanger.
Okay, so we need to go like this.
Haven't said this guy, Rob. Oh, I knew you would be, Rob. Rob, you're on point. Hermione, or there I said it again. Hermione. I want to eventually break now. Totally feel you there. The nice thing about that too is you can add the toolheads as you go. Like you don't have to be like, bam, 10. You know what I mean? You can just get them as you can. I mean, essentially, you could do that with Stealthchanger too. Icarus, you can't. You will if you can. Yeah.
All right, what size screws we need here?
Oh, down on a regular. Sign up to be a beta test in the index. There's a beta test.
Yes, they are.
That kind of confuses me with that one because like I've already seen it working. I've already seen what was it? Mandic did the interview over there.
Yeah.
Like, what do you need a beta test when it's already working? I always thought beta test was when you're like trying to get something to work or make sure it's not working.
Well, that's what it is for.
I've seen it work many times.
But they
I went in the beta
they
test.
probably only have it on like one or two machines. It gets it out there in like real world use case, you know.
Yeah.
Basically, if that makes sense at all. I think that's what we need.
G3DPD. I like to call you Scott. That's a mouthful. You're building a 2.4 350 for the index after you get your parts printed. Nice. Hard to recommend. 2.4 index would be awesome. Would be awesome. Digital Dragon, you're definitely getting one. Of course, you gotta add to your awesome collection. You have got more printers Especially more variety of printers than anyone I've ever seen.
I would be shocked if the dragon did not give one.
Yeah, I would too. Troy, you're likely going to get one. Awesome. So a lot of us. Guys at Bontech were very helpful in answering a ton of questions you had. Yeah, they were really nice.
Yeah, there was.
I love hearing people's
accents.
accents.
These are a little bit short, I think. Yeah, these are.
Doesn't matter where you're from. If you have an accent, I still think it's pretty cool.
Let's see, what did I get? M5.
You think once they or the community release a good design for installing it on an Enclose 2.4, you'll get one.
What about 12?
You might cheat and put it on an SPO8 with upgraded printed parts. Hey, whatever works. Jenny, hi. In the house.
Yeah, I'll be excited to get that.
Joe said, the more I battle with the Stealthchanger, the more I want it. We haven't got to that part yet, so I have a feeling we'll probably feel your pain here shortly.
Feeling people's pains.
The grass is always greener on the other side.
It'll be all right.
Grass is not always greener on the other side.
It'll be just fine. We'll make it happen, Captain.
Battle hardening. Idiot proofing.
No such thing.
No
such thing.
All of the
Here
index
we go. That's what
versions
we're
were
looking for.
seen. Pre-production units. Oh, okay.
This is what we need, ladies and gents. 1, 2.
That's funny, Kegel. So, beta tester for working out the bugs the engineers don't see. But aren't engineers supposed to know it all?
No, like for real.
I'm sure some of you in here are engineers.
That's the thing.
There's
Like
a lot of engineers.
also, just like I was saying, it may work on one machine, but then introducing other things, into that
Central?
may cause other problems that need to be seen.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's like anything in life, not just printers.
Oh, yeah.
It's helpful to have more than one set of eyes when you're driving, for instance. With that guy, you need more than just one set of eyes on it.
Right. Yeah, if I'm tired, you're right.
Oh my gosh, I didn't tell y'all. When we was coming back from Kentucky, first of all, Jeremy says, I need to leave you at home. You complained the whole time, going down there the whole time back, and you drive me crazy.
And then I said, driving,
at least you stay awake when I'm talking, because 1 second I was quiet. I swear, I was quiet for one hot second. And I started, I don't know, I was doing Discord tickets or something. I was doing something on my phone. And then all of a sudden, I feel this. Said, fell asleep. It literally just fell asleep.
Fall asleep. I did. I was getting tired.
That's why I talked the whole time.
I hit the side bumper, whatever.
That's why I do not sleep. Like Terry took a whole 8-9 hour nap with Dave driving. That ain't never gonna happen over here. My anxiety's like woohoo.
Oh, I know.
And with that guy, ain't no way. I stay awake because we need 4 eyes on the road, not 2.
Dogging me out.
I was only quiet for a second, yeah.
That's what those things in the road are for, right? For us men that
you were not on that side. You were on the right side, and you swerved to the left.
Yeah, no.
There's no thingy right there.
It was the interstate.
We're pretty far to get to that one.
It was the interstate. I didn't even run off the dang thing.
Anywho.
I just started to and then pulled it back and pulled a little too hard.
Icarus, your wife put you to sleep talking to you? Uh-oh. Maybe it's her tone. She got her elevated. You gotta get that your tone up there. So
well, that thing does ride smooth, don't it? 4 eyes. Literally, my motto: 4 eyes are better than 2. That sounds like something you would say, Brittany Waters.
Brittany knows. Brittany knows. Hi, Brittany. Brittany has driving anxiety too, so yeah, 4 eyes are always better than 2.
Y'all are off the chain.
Troy said he thought you're getting glasses.
Y'all are off the chain. We don't have a link up. No link. What's going on?
Uh-oh.
That's okay. I can put it up. Brad forgot her link.
Oh, yeah. Terry woke up every 10 to 15 minutes to ask you what was going on. That was funny. Dave told me he's going to get a link. Dave told me when Terry was sleeping that she would wake up and be like, huh? What time is it? And then fall back asleep. And then be like, who? What happened? Like every 10 to 15 minutes. And then just fall right back asleep.
What's up, man?
I thought that was pretty funny.
Okay. Let's see if this is...
Hagel, you were taking a nap while driving. You do it all the time. What the heck? I hope you don't. That is dangerous. Jeremy drives for, I mean, not necessarily for a living, but he drives a lot with what he does for a living. Scares the crap out of me. I know how he drives. Scary business. He's not a bad driver. He just doesn't, he can't sit behind the wheel and like just focus on the road. He has to be doing something on his phone or eating or drinking or like, I don't know. He just moves, fidgets too much. Like, just drive. Don't touch nothing else. I actually told him pull over. I said, pull over. I'm driving. He's like, no, you're not. He wouldn't let me drive. I'm gonna drive to Maryland. I don't trust him. This guy has to mess with his phone too much. Thunder keys. You have to use those rumble strips, but they're not in the center of the lane. And he went that way in the center. They're only on the sides. Yeah, Rob, you will be able to. Rob with his Tesla with the, I don't even know what it's called, but it can drive itself. Yeah, that would be nice. Like, kind of like cruise control, but better. Brittany said, precious cargo, Jeremy, precious cargo. Be careful. Jeremy's trying to get a link up, y'all.
Precious cargo.
RJ Repo Man said, I just need to beat you
while
you're driving.
Back to it.
Oh, I made him mad when he swerved like that. Because I told him to pull the hell over and I'm gonna drive. And I said some other things. He got mad at me. I'm like, dude, you're falling asleep. Fleo's Flicks. Statue's close to being done, so we can do the meetup. Where is it? Have you shown them yet, Jeremy?
Huh?
Did you show Chris the statue?
Yes.
I
wish we could have printed that in that marble that you had.
So we're working on a statue / trophy for Fleo's Flicks, and it's going to be for the town. What is it? Why do I want to say Edgerton? Is it Edgerton? Anyway, in Ohio. But Jeremy printed it in an ASA Ambrosia gray. But when I saw the statue in person, or the monument, it's got that like speckled like marble. And there are so many companies that have marble. So Printed Solid has a marble, but they're sold out. Numakers has a marble, and who else? Polymaker has some, but they're all PLA. And Jeremy didn't want to do PLA because we don't know. He's like, yeah, what if whoever wins it doesn't know anything about, filament, and they leave it in their car and it warps? So somebody needs to come out with some marble ASA. That would have been really pretty on that statue. Troy, that's smart. Take a break if you need to. Have y'all noticed like so many rest stops are closing? Like the ones that there used to be like a bunch. And I think you can still maybe get off and like park, but not like the buildings are gone. Also, Havoc, are you falling asleep right now? Are we putting you to sleep? Sorry. Sorry. Massive amount of caffeine and sugar. Jeremy just bought an espresso, not an espresso machine. And I just had a cup of coffee before stream. I don't think it's gonna mess with me because I only have 4 hours of sleep, so I probably should still be able to sleep okay. You did find Numaker Apple Red ASA to be very nice. Nice. Yeah, I haven't tried their ASA yet, but I've recommended it to other people that like it. I have used their PLA and I like that. I want to try their PLA CF. I'm working on getting some of that. Oh, they're rebuilding a lot of them. The rest stops? That would make sense. Dave, we're putting you to sleep too? You're driving? Jeremy's working on the link. I thought he had it done before the stream. He came out here to do it. And,
alright, okay. I ain't got time.
But I don't know. Came out here like 10-ish minutes early.
I got it.
And I thought he had it already. So Troy said, over the past 15 years. Oh, they consolidated them. Just sections of interstate travel. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I noticed there's just not as many as there used to be. So while he's doing whatever he's doing, I'll show you this. Not like completed, but y'all remember me showing you the Numaker plate? I used it and it's pretty awesome actually. Get a few different parts here to show you. I'm working on printing all the Ninja Turtles, the kit kilns, and I'm using Ambrosia colors. We've got a West 3D TikTok that I am supposed to post things on, and I haven't in quite a long time. So this is something I was gonna do. I'm like, I'm gonna print all the Ninja Turtles. I also have different shades of green that I thought about doing each turtle in a different green. Not sure yet if I want to do that. But where's all the screens, Jeremy?
What?
Top view, like everything's. Oh, right there. Trying to find top view on there. So let's see if I get. I'm not always very good at this because y'all see how shiny it is. So this is one of the cool plates from Numakers. They haven't launched them yet, but they're working on getting these out. As far as I can tell, they're very, very similar with that like shine, you know, to the Cairo grip ones from BIQU, BTT, whatever you want to call them. Aren't they the same? But everything that I printed on this was like super shiny, super smooth. It came out great. One thing I noticed a difference on between the, gosh darn, thinking hands, I never can get this squared up. The only thing I noticed different is these come off easier. Not in a bad way though. So the Cairo grip ones, they stick really hard. So these went down. I didn't put anything on it. There's no, no adhesive. I just printed it. I didn't even clean it, and it came out of Murph, if that tells you anything. So put it down, and everything stuck just fine. But like when it cools, it comes off a lot easier. On the Cairo grip ones, you got to like pull pretty hard to get it off there. So take what you will of that. I probably need to use it. Like, if you know, this is the first thing I've printed on here. But once you print on something like that, especially that type of plate, you're gonna get your wear and tear and see how it holds up. I just gotta keep pumping parts out on it, I guess. See how it does. But so far, pretty nice. I have no clue what the cost comparison will be between the two. I do know that you can get 5% off of it once they launch them using our code. But yeah, I'll have to keep printing on it and see how it holds up. That's gonna be a lot of turtles. Don't know what color I'm gonna do the purple and the blue yet. I don't quite like the Ambrosia colors that I have for purple and blue. I'm like, red and orange was fine. Used KB3D for the orange. I actually used the Santa's Robe red. I would have liked that red, but without the sparkles for Raphael, but it's brighter than Voron red. I don't know what blue and purple. Jeremy, dude. You need this guy. I'm sorry.
What?
Huh?
What?
Sorry for the wait, y'all. I'm just talking.
You got these.
Talking
You
up a
got
storm.
this stream. You're
Talking
part
your
of
ear off,
Lee Marie
waiting on
3D,
my
aren't you?
husband.
Aren't you part of Lee Marie 3D?
Violet Void. That's actually what I thought. What do you think of that? I thought about that. Maybe not quite Donatello color, but
I thought Kilo was
pretty. It'll look really
part of the
cool.
Marie of the Lee of the 3 of the D.
The other blue, I don't really know of a good super blue. Maybe a super blue's ASA. I'd have to print that in here because I don't like the just plain PLA blue. He's fun.
Oh, Cusbricks. Yes, I'm back. I'm back in action. Where did that leave off at?
Who knows?
Sheesh. My Filament's stuck in Portland.
Super blue might work.
Tighten that up. Ooh, that is such a
have
smooth
that out
ride,
there.
y'all. Ooh-wee. I like these linear rods. I really do. Man, that thing is
Your filament's stuck in Portland?
so bright.
Like, so a couple different things with that. I've seen it just be at the shop and you'll get a tracking, but it doesn't move at all. But then I've seen it like move to like been picked up, but then just sitting. So I'm not sure.
Fire some Fugianto up. Take a look at this thing.
Titanium anode for
Cadonium?
blue.
I think they're 8s.
That's a little. That one would be way more off for Leonardo. I have Capricorn. They're like sky. I think it's called sky. No, sky blue. Something like that.
Oh,
It's
took that off
super
there,
pretty
didn't I?
blue and it's sparkly. And I thought about using that, but I'm trying to make West 3D videos, so I'm like, well, I probably should use West
12 millimeter.
Ambrosia Filament.
12 millimeter linear rods.
There's only 2 things I'm not using Ambrosia on. That cream colored piece, that's 0, because we don't have a cream.
0.
We need, or Zyro, however y'all want to say it.
0.
We need a cream color. We need some more like neutral colors. Gold is another color I know a lot of people are wanting from Ambrosia.
Loading in. I think I can put
Yeah,
my
just like,
motors
you know, the
on now.
Ninja Turtles, Leonardo. That just pretty basic blue. I think
Yeah.
Violet Void would be really good for Donatello though. It'd be a little bit
We're
darker
gonna run
than
straight down there.
his turtle purple, but it'll look good.
Still loading, still loading, still loading. Everyone, I pinned the link. It's pinned up there. Click that, fill it out. Hit the like button, subscribe, and win some stuff.
Cosbricks, hello.
Man, that thing's still loading.
When are we making you a part of Lee Marie 3D? What do you mean? You already are a part of Lee Marie 3D.
Who said that?
RJ Repo Man.
RJ Repo, you've been around this hood for a long time.
All right, Jeremy, you want me to do something? Ooh, that would be good. But that's where I'm running into issues, so I'm trying. Darn it, man.
Darn it.
The Numakers Royal Blue would be perfect, actually. But I'm trying to do an Ambrosia West 3D video, so I need more colors. Come on, West 3D. Come on, Daniel.
More and more and more. Y'all just can't
Yeah.
get enough, can you?
I need a cream. I need a better brown. I'm not a faded desert brown girl. That is not it.
Faded dessert. Faded dessert.
Hey, sissy kid.
What do we got here?
But yeah, Cody. Yeah, Midnight Meteorite might be good for Donatello too. I actually didn't think
Yeah,
about
I
that
think I was
until I
just-
came out here and I saw a spool of it sitting up there. I'm like, that would work.
I think I was literally just waiting on those square nuts is why I didn't mount that. I remember now. I was waiting on the square nuts. Now we got that in. So I can
The link working, y'all. See RJ Repo Man said it
mount all the
worked for him.
motors. Let's mount the motors finally, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's find out what size screw that is though. About this guy right here. Follow it down the line. Here, Keela, I want you to learn something today. Let's teach Keela some CAD today.
No, Keela's going on like 4 hours of sleep and been up since 6
So we need to know what size screw that is, okay? See this right here?
And I did a lot of stuff today.
It's very simple. I'm gonna guide you through it. You see this?
Oh boy.
See our motor?
I'm trying to overload my brain. Yeah.
It's gonna mount up here like this, okay? In these 4 holes.
Okay.
You see the motor there and the 4 screws at the top?
Yeah.
Click on one of those screws. When you do that, look over here to the left. Just click the screw. Yeah, click it. Right there. Yeah, you see how it underlined where it says monolith gantry right there?
Yeah, with the dashes.
Right here.
Yeah.
Click the little line beside it. All the way to left, left, right, no, left, a little farther. Drop,
arrow?
Yeah, drop down.
That's not a line, that's an arrow.
Now you see it's down there under moving parts.
Yeah,
click
the arrow again.
Yeah, we're gonna find it. Keep going. Yeah, keep hunting it. Okay.
Why do I gotta learn this?
Moving part. Fasteners right there. Okay,
Man, it's gonna go on for days.
What size is that?
How do you know it don't drop down again?
It does. It's just gonna have more.
M3 by 35.
All right, she said it's M3 by 35. That's what we're gonna get. We need 4, 8, 12, 16 of those. 16 M3 by 35.
I need to sleep when we're dead. Yeah, that's true.
Oh my
Life is
goodness.
short.
That's a lot of M3 by 35s, ladies and gentlemen.
Grandfather Charlie.
You learned something new today, though, didn't you?
Huh?
You learned something new, though, didn't you?
I think I already knew that from the 3D sets. I had to do that a lot.
The 3D sets? I don't think we did.
Was it the 3D sets or the Death Racer?
Did we have a CAD
One
on
of those.
set?
It was like that. Was it the
think
Death
3D
Racer?
I think 3D sets only had the PDF.
No, I messed with something that had this. Well, something we built along the way. I don't know. Oh, like one of the cars.
13. I can't use half stainless and then half like non-stainless.
The pop-up isn't showing? What do you mean pop-up?
What pop-up? What are we talking about?
Like the link that for the giveaway? That pop-up? Thank you, Thunder Keys.
I'm missing something?
Thunder Keys put the link in the chat. I don't know if some people aren't seeing the pop-up. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Death Racers were a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks, Thunder. It's weird.
I can see it, but I'm also on your
If I can
if I look at it from my phone, I'll see if I can see it.
get a view on that. This direction. I'll just go with this. How about that? So we're gonna run this guy down this way. And like
I
this
see it.
one.
Right there for me at the top of the chat.
Yeah, there.
Just wanted to double check. I should have clicked it, see if it works. Is the link working for y'all?
How come that does not seem like... That does not...
Havoc said all titanium hardware.
It's like there
You
needs
did
to be
all
a
titanium?
spacer on that or something. Because the
What?
motor is
Didn't
not...
see your comment. You're never gonna get that wrench. What wrench? George says I'm gonna convince you to build a battle bot for Nerf next year. Those looked fun.
Oh, I'm down with that.
That's more my style.
I'm
I
down.
just beat the crap
I'm
out
down
of
with that.
something. I'm not too much of a what do you even call that? Trying to swing. I need less controls and just ramming things. That's easier.
You don't like ramming things? You like to ram things, so it'd be right up your alley.
Those Friend said, y'all are drawing. Wait, 060 after the stream, right? What, 0 through 60? Oh, the ticket
You're
number?
talking about the number.
We do need to draw 2 ticket numbers.
You're talking about drawing his. His is 60. To draw my number. I know, but I said whoever's in between 1 to 10 at the end of the stream, I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 10, and whoever that is going to win.
Oh, Scott said all that hardware is not cheap. Pretty much. Well, like I said, Daniel, so West 3D sent us everything that we needed for this build. But Jeremy has a ton of spare hardware, and I think
Yeah, I put a lot
always
of
buys
stuff.
that kind.
I did put a lot of my stuff in here. There was a lot of stuff I had to.
That's why I said you always have.
Oh, like that too. Yeah, hardware and stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of spare stuff in here. Stop by.
Yep.
Load up.
Don't do that. Don't do what she just said. I was trying to give my stuff away.
Anytime someone comes over here, I'm like, oh, you need something? Hang on.
She does.
That?
I'm like, stop, Keela. No, it ain't funny. Because I got to keep an eye on you.
I do like brute force, yeah. That's why I think those battle bots would be fun. Because I was having issues with the Death Racer. I'm not like super coordinated. So I only drove it for like 5 minutes first of all.
You could have drove it just
backwards,
fine.
forwards, spinning in circles, okay. But then how the heck you swing the weapon at the same time? I'm like, that's too much. So I would like go forward and then all of a sudden I would stop and then swing more.
It's just called practice.
Oh, it's funny.
You just gotta practice stuff like that.
83 DP. DiGiorno mini microwave pizza. That's funny. Yeah, I think Flea Slick said, what is everybody having for dinner? So we almost had the same thing. We had some frozen pizzas. One was a barbecue chicken one. The other was sausage and mushroom garlic. That was loud. Garlic something. I love mushrooms. Sad people don't like mushrooms.
It's a sad story.
Albie's probably not here, but he doesn't like vegetables on his pizza. Probably actually at all, but
yeah, he doesn't like
makes pizza sad. He's a pepperoni or just just a cheese guy.
He's a cheeser.
How many of y'all are cheese pizza people? Come on now. There's so much you could put on a pizza. Get creative. Cheese, that's so boring.
There's some cheese.
Bear said mushrooms are gross. Cybertech, you need a truck.
Who said mushrooms are gross?
Ferris. I
Ferris.
love mushrooms.
Some people don't like mushrooms. I mean,
Cybertech, what do you need a truck for? What you got going on? I don't know if the stream is lagging, but that is lagging horribly up there.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, like bad.
Dang.
So I don't know if that's the whole stream too.
I hope not.
Ooh, Steven, you had a salad and video. Persuade you to diet. I love salads.
It's close.
No mushrooms for you either.
It's crazy right now.
Vegetables are what food eats. All y'all meat eaters and cheese pizza people.
Oh, Keela said she'll do Losers Pool Day. Is today Losers Pool Day?
It is a Losers Pool today. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. See, I said.
Oh dang, we're gonna have.
I remember saying last time, hey, can someone remind me? Because I probably will forget. Are you gonna have to stop early?
Cause I got tons to get spools to give away. It sounds like.
You have to stop early because you have tons of spools.
Never mind. Just disregard what I said. Why do I not have any more of the 35?
Havoc, so far you printed 3. Very nice. You're running your K1 24/7 to make enough for a good setup. Fungus goes between your toes, not on your plate. Y'all know how good mushrooms are for you?
They're good for the heart. The more you eat, the more you sharp.
Expand your palate.
Good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you sharp.
Plain cheese pizza is a side dish called cheese sticks. Thank you. Yeah, that's what they make cheese sticks for.
That's
actually
true.
Pizza Hut has some of the best garlic cheese bread. Like,
man,
I can remember eating it as a kid, and that is one thing that really has not changed since then. Like, a lot of food, especially fast food type restaurants, they're not the same like they were when I was a kid. Everything tastes different and it's weird, but that is consistent. Dave, not a real pizza. Put everything on pizza Havoc. Yeah. Get creative. You put anything on a pizza. Pizza. How many of you were on Meet the Maker with Stefan CNC Kitchen? He was talking about pizza oven. Was it pizza oven?
Oh yes. That was making me so hungry, and I hadn't
ate yet. And he was kept talking about all his homemade pizza.
Like, you guys gotta stop.
Yeah, now I'm like, dang, we should get a pizza.
Yeah, was killing me
Dang,
with
Jeremy
that
said
song.
10 spools. You all heard it? No.
Who said that? Who said
GTR
that?
Dad. I think we've
GTR
got
Dad?
maybe
Coming
4,
for
I
you,
think?
bro. Coming for you.
Ooh. Oh no, it's mine. You had pineapple and green olive pizza. Not bad. Okay, so I love pineapple on pizza, but I do barbecue chicken with like bacon and onions and stuff. And then
Screen
oh, excuse me. I love any kind of olives on pizza. But I don't know if I would like pineapple and olives. I don't know. I would try it.
It's just me.
It's in the beef tallow.
Gonna have
Well, that's
to
supposed to
black
be really
on.
good for you too.
That just sucks.
Pesto sauce on pizza is amazing as well. Yeah, yeah. You can do anything. You don't have to just do plain old pizza sauce. You can do barbecue sauce, Alfredo sauce, pesto sauce. There's all kinds of sauces. Did I already say Alfredo sauce? Yeah.
These aren't the right ones, are they?
Your favorite pizza? Oh no, it's mine. Garlic and onions. Yeah, I love garlic. That sounds good to me.
Let's see what we got
But
here.
throw some mushrooms on.
I thought that was a liar, pants on fire. That's a 35. That's a 35.
It was a cool stream with stuff on. Cody, you missed it. You'll rewatch it. At least some of y'all like mushrooms on my side. So, Meet the Maker is weird for me and Jeremy. If you've ever caught a Meet the Maker with any of the guests, Daniel pretty much asks most of the questions, or essentially y'all, the viewers, ask the questions, and then Daniel will relay them. Sometimes Alan, but most of the time we're just sitting there.
Yeah, we don't get to talk much
I'm just
on
like,
Meet the Maker. And you know how much we like to talk, right? So it's difficult for both of us to
It's so hard
to not talk.
because we don't. I mean, even when we try, we're like,
Yeah, I feel
like
I'm
it's hard to get a
interrupting.
word in. And so you're just sitting there.
Yep.
And it's one thing if you were like on your side, right? Y'all are watching, but you can move around. You can do other stuff. You can not just sit there like this. Make sure. I keep telling them like, dang, I have to make sure I'm still smiling. I'm just sitting there like for 2.5 hours.
Chilling. Start going like this, bouncing.
It's so hard. It's so hard. If I could talk, it wouldn't. I wouldn't. You would. It would be better. But I know you don't get to talk. So I'm
Kilo
like,
looks bored. Well, we're trying to.
it's hard
Not-
because I can't move. I'm very antsy. I want to get up. I want to move. I don't like just. Who wants to sit like this for almost 3 hours and not move or get to say anything? It's like being in a corner as a child.
I think we need to start getting buzzers to be like, my turn.
Very hard. So the boredom, it's not necessarily that I'm bored because he was interesting. And he also seemed like such a nice guy. Actually one of the more
Okay.
fun-ish ones that I've been on.
Butters, no.
But it's just hard that I don't
man,
get
I
to
really
talk.
need to open that back up for the bed.
No, we don't really have a way to
think-
interrupt Dan. Other than this, like, hey, and then you like, like, and then you still don't get to talk. When I know Varys is making fun of me. He thinks I'm lying. But
Thinks you're
Daniel
lying?
asked, he said, hey, Keela, Jeremy, get a trivia question ready. 'Cause he always does trivia at the end. And then that's how you get win your giveaway stuff. And I had a question that popped in my head, but I didn't know the answer. So I was like, I need to find the answer if I'm going to ask this question. But I thought it was a good question. So I was grabbing my phone and I'm like trying to find the answer. You got to love Google because I was kind of getting different answers.
Egg timer,
So I was
yeah.
trying to make sure it was the correct one. And then he passed over me. Didn't even have to ask my question. So I was like, dang, now it just looks like I was playing on my phone. Rough one.
I was just.
Y'all need to start bugging them about
So-
people that you want to see on there.
So check this out too. You know how I be getting hangry. Keela tells me that the stream is at 2:30 our time.
Oh shoot, I did.
Okay. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I've got, you know, an hour and a half or whatever to, you know, an hour and 30 minutes to before the stream starts. I come out here and I'm getting ready to go ahead and set stuff up, and then she was cooking some breakfast. I was getting ready to come eat before the stream. So about 10 minutes before the stream, my alarm goes off because my Google Calendar for work said, meet the maker, 10 minutes. I'm like, Keela, are you sure it was
I added a
2:30?
whole
Because it says it's in 10
time
minutes.
zone. I created a whole
And I was
nother
like,
time zone.
I had to run out here, flip cameras on everything, like turn everything on, load up. Yeah.
Funny thing is,
Didn't
though,
get to eat. She had to just leave the bacon on the.
You had asked me like 20 times, what time is it? What time is the stream?
I know.
What time is the stream? What time is the stream?
And you
And I
kept-
kept sticking with what I told you.
Yeah, you
Never
stuck with
once
it.
you thought to double check my work.
No, I'm not supposed to have to do that.
And next time you
your
will.
work. Double check Keela's work.
Gotta love time zones.
I thought that just scrolls right down through that slot.
Ladybug playing in the rain. Are you really playing in the rain? It's been raining
Let's
so much
unmount
lately.
that thing
It's
and
yet still humid as
see.
heck.
I'm not. Why that?
Yep, I was making breakfast for this hangry man.
Yeah, I didn't even. And then, so I had to go on without
He's like,
any
is there
food.
anything to eat? I said, there's some bacon.
Yeah, I had like a piece of bacon and a piece of sausage, shoved it in my throat, jumped on the stream, and then they started talking about how these pizza ovens and like making all these awesome pizzas, and I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all are killing me. I about got up and walked off and left Keela there by herself. Well, I'm gonna go eat.
You're not allowed to do that. Leo's Flicks, I've actually talked to a couple of people about that.
What?
He said, I need to be a game show host to find single men ladies. So, I had talked, oh, you're under a tornado warning, Terry. Dang, okay.
Where? Who
Be
is?
careful.
Terry?
Get to the basement. Protect your printers.
Protect the
Our
printers
printers
at all
were like,
costs.
poof, gone. There's no basement
Protect
around
all
here.
the core XYs.
Be careful,
Toss
though.
out the deltas. He's gonna get me
But-
for that one.
Yeah. At least I know they do have a basement.
How
But
is
yeah,
that
so
even
I had
supposed
talked
to
about-
go through there?
I know ladies in the 3D printing community that are single, and I know guys in the 3D printing community that are single. So I had thought about that. And even on TikTok, there is something, not that I would do it on TikTok because I know not many of y'all do that. But I know that I've seen videos on TikTok that's kind of like speed dating. So there's a host and they'll have somebody on, right? And then they bring up people in the chat like that will say, oh,
No
I
way,
meet
dude.
her requirements. Like I am
way.
in that age. I do or don't have kids. I'm this far as far as distance apart. And then they'll bring them up on the screen and you'll have 3 people on cam. And then they'll talk for a little bit and they'll be like, are you compatible or do you want to pass? Like it goes like that. And I was like, dang, I need to do something like that for the 3D printing community. That would be really fun. So I need to like start hunting down these single ladies and bring them on maybe Twitch, I think, because I don't think that's definitely not a YouTube thing. And then all the guys in the chat, if you know, like we'll ask certain questions, and if you're like in the meet those questions, then I'll be like, okay, come on, you're hopping on.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
So the wire.
Love Connection. Who remembers that show? I think that would be fun, actually.
There's a little
I
channel
like
here.
to be a matchmaker.
A little
Yeah,
channel.
speed dating. Single stream, yeah. All the single ladies, Because there's so many guys in this community that I know more single guys than females. But a lot of the guys are like, there are no women in the community.
There we go.
It's definitely more predominantly men. But
Yeah.
there are a lot of women on TikTok in the 3D printing community. A lot. They're all over there.
You're right.
They're not on Twitch. Not on YouTube.
He was gonna find them,
They're
ain't she?
on TikTok. I know many. Like Jeremy, I was telling him, I was like, yeah, huh? There are a lot. Hold on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like there's quite
Yeah,
a few on TikTok.
she's
I just
got
don't
a
know if they're
handful.
single. I need to pry a little.
You found a couple single ones. I'm not gonna name any out right now, but there's some over there that's single.
Yeah. That's my
Yep.
forte right there. What? Wink, Martindale? Wait, Petty Rockman, you're purging your nozzle? What? I missed all something going on here. Steven, you like thunderstorms. You'll run with the TV antenna but never get popped. Oh my gosh.
What? Steven likes thunderstorms?
Roy, you're on vacation now in the Eastern time zone, but you're a bit west of home, which is central. Yeah, it's always fun for us when we go to like Colorado for Murph or anyway that way. Go back in time. It's nice, but it's never fun to go back the other way when you're losing it. Did you just cut some part of that part off?
It's just a part that's got to be cut off in here. It's just a support piece. But sadly, I do have to pull these off.
Dating where everyone wants a bed slinger. Cybertech? I think so. Ladybug, you got a boyfriend, husband? What's a boyfriend, husband?
Look me up, I'll play. I'm a man, woman.
Ah! Oh no, it's like said. You have to be single. What if I have a permission slip?
Oh my gosh.
There are a couple people I wonder that about.
There's some people with permission slips running around here.
That's just how they roll.
Okay, let's slide this sucker down through here.
Hey, Chris, like Jeremy, tell you I tried to come by and see you guys. You tried to come by? When?
I didn't try to come by. He mentioned something about coming by, but yesterday it was just not fun. I think it was yesterday, wasn't it?
I can't even remember yesterday.
I've been so busy I can't even remember what. I think it was yesterday.
Most of my days I can't. They just all feel like the same day. They just all kind of just together.
It was yesterday or was it Sunday?
Today was busy too. All our days are busy. There's not really a lot of slow days.
Around here.
Have we met your girlfriend at Murph? Your wife didn't want to.
Who said that?
Oh no, it's Mike.
Okay. Hold this in.
Sounds like Mike's got it made. I don't know, because anytime I ask Jeremy if he wants another wife, he just says no. Like, you women are crazy, and one's enough, basically.
I can't deal with you. The hell do I want to deal with another one for?
Sometimes I'm like, dang, it would be kind of nice to have another woman around here if I don't have to do every damn thing by myself. Cook, clean, dishes, laundry, grocery shopping. The stuff gets. I've been doing it for, how old am I now? I'm almost 39. I've been doing pretty much all, other than the grocery shopping, since I've been like 13. Then grocery shopping since I've been about 17, because I was thrown out of the house by 17. I'm like, dang, I'm just getting sick of it. I don't want to no more. I'm tired.
Leo's Flicks, if you put that in your profile, you're gonna get a lot of gold diggers at you.
What did he say? My heading would read I thought it said male, 48, drive-in theater owner.
All they're gonna see is money.
Dealership owner. House is paid off, no outstanding debt. I volunteer a lot and enjoy quiet nights at home, usually with the family. Well, yeah. I don't necessarily think you're only going to find gold diggers.
No,
but you might find some.
But you might want to.
That's what I'm for.
You might want to watch.
I'll weed them out for you.
What you say. Just don't let them know you're a baller yet. You know what I mean? Don't let them know you're a baller yet.
Havoc, not a dude from hell. Dex, I mirror Jeremy's sentiments. Icarus needs a sugar mama. He mirrors your sentiments about probably not wanting another At least not two at the same time.
Just glad you're.
Troy said
you're
adulting is hard.
19-year-old
It is
finally
hard.
found her girl that isn't 500 miles away. Shh. That's the thing with these
Think about
kids too. Cybertech. They
want like online
want to get on
dating.
Snapchat and be talking to some like as my sister. I don't know if she's still here or not, but her
Yeah, Betty, I could. Yeah, your turn.
her daughter, started talking with someone that lives like 2 hours away or something.
That's
I mean,
true
that's
too,
not
Stephen.
crazy.
A lot of
but
women don't normally cohabitate well, except
That's
my
true, too.
kid's dad. Ugh. Anyway, he used to say you can have more hens. You can only have one rooster in the hen house, but you can have more hens. Because you know how roosters and chickens are. What did he say? Thought he was gonna get something, I guess. But a lot of times women will tend to butt heads or could. I don't know. I think that's normally when there's a lot of hormones flying. I don't have the female part of that anymore. So I have hormones, obviously. Not that part.
This channel is very tricky.
Ladybug said we need to come up with papers for people to sign up. Yeah, I should create like kind of like an application, your dating profile. Fill this out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not shy. I'll message somebody and be like, "Hey, are you single? What do you think about this?" Like, I'll ask. What's the worst they can do other than say, either
That's about it.
"No, I'm not single," or "No, I'm not interested." Okay, thank you. Bye. Easy.
Hands
Yeah, it's a
protect the
prenup
hell out of you and each other.
Havoc, you just hit 20 years with your wife, and you're not starting over. That's a long time.
20 years is a long time. How far are we in, babe?
Long
About a quarter of the
It
way
feels
there
like
almost.
20 years.
I think we may be a quarter of the way there. Creeping up on it.
Stephen and Ken will peck the hell out of you and each other.
Not wrong.
Yeah, but I used to say that because I'm like, hey, at least if I have to go grocery shopping, I don't have to go by myself. It's not, no offense to any of you men that do your own grocery shopping, because I'm sure that there are many of you, but taking him grocery shopping is not it. Because one, he'll rush me, and two, he buys like the most expensive thing.
Hang on.
If I send him down the aisle, like I'll be down this aisle getting some stuff, and I'm like, hey, I need random, okay? Some chips, but I don't say what kind.
I don't get the most expensive.
Hang on. Or I'm like, I'm trying to
Depends
think
if it's
of
the best, I
something.
will.
Spaghetti sauce. I don't know, random thing. Well, it's always like you find the most expensive one. I'm like, dang, dude, we ain't rich. Go put that back and get the great value.
I do not. It depends if it's something that I like.
Groceries are
Expensive stuff.
expensive.
Here's the thing with her.
I can't send
She does. She's never been grocery shopping ever.
The heck?
She's never been grocery shopping. I don't think I've ever seen her go grocery shopping. Not once.
What are you talking about?
You've never been grocery. She goes grocery shopping and then hits the clothes, and like she doesn't just
If I go in,
go grocery
that's why I
shopping.
don't really go in.
Yeah, and that's when I'm with you. So if I go with her, she doesn't do grocery shopping. She does. Let me try on 70, 30, 5,000 outfits today. And
Even do that.
new bathing suit. Let's check those
I
out.
do like to look at bathing suits. Nothing wrong with looking at bathing suits.
No, I didn't say there's anything wrong with it. I just think it's funny. Just grocery
Havoc
shopping.
feels like a lot longer than 20. Seems to always be that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does.
Even you got with Sue in late 99.
1999.
Him are been together for 20 years and married 16. You're in it for the long haul.
Yeah, to win it.
83DP said the color scheme looks the same. LDO used for their new print head.
Jabberwocky.
Kind of does, doesn't it?
We had it first, though.
This will have 3 colors. It's just the other parts are not printed yet. So this is KB3D orange, the galactic quadratile,
Sucks I had to pull all those
and then
off.
I'm using the bloody murder Ambrosia 2. So this is tool head, and then, well, you know, and the skirts are going to be this color. And there'll be some other parts kind of in there. So there'll be 3 different colors mixed all in. This one and the Stealthchanger both. Jeremy just showed me like a CAD on it, and I was like, okay, do that, this color, this color, this. And I just pointed, and that's what we were doing. It's rando. Who all has a Jabberwocky already?
You're not impressed with the
Or who
Jabberwocky?
wants one? Also, been having a lot of issues with the Nighthawk 36 on those Jabberwocky.
There is an official Nighthawk 36 issue out there right now. There's a certain batch that we're having. We haven't.
I don't try on the bathing suit.
Haven't pinned it down
Like,
yet
look
to
at 'em.
any specific, like for sure that it's a batch, but we've had several customers with the same issue, not being able to connect their Nighthawk 36.
Jeremy kind of looks like a Ken doll, don't he?
Ken doll? Not.
Nick. Said I'm dressing you up like a Ken doll.
Killing me small. Okay, now we got our wires running down the trucks. I'm gonna have to print some.
My
clips for
gosh,
these.
I just got a vision of Ryan Gosling as Ken in the Barbie movie. Oh my gosh.
How come
That's what
that-
it should be for Halloween. Cody, if you don't grocery shop at Walmart, you don't have that problem. That is true. If you go grocery shop
that's
somewhere
right.
where there are no
And I'm giving.
extras.
I'm just teasing a little bit. Like we
Nor-
did go yesterday to Save a Lot or something, and we obviously, you know, she don't do it there, but any other place, yeah. Walmart.
Most of the time, I do Walmart pickup orders. Like I just did one earlier today. I do all my grocery shopping on the phone, and then I will go pick it up tomorrow at between 2 and 3. So I don't go in and I'm not tempted to buy other crap, you know. But sometimes I'll be like, oh heck, I forgot something, and we're in the area. I'm like, hey, I need to run in here and grab these 10
Red,
things,
blue,
right?
green.
And then that's when I end up looking at other stuff.
Red, blue, green, black.
Thank you all for everything. Oh, RJ Repo Man, thank you. That was sweet.
Thank you. I
If we
appreciate
want Walmart
that.
security, it's a legit branch of law
RJ
enforcement.
Repo
You
Man
need to
coming
be
in with the
redneck.
super chat. Red, blue, green.
Uh-oh, TJ Magneto said, oh great, I have a Nighthawk 36 on my A4T. So we don't think it's that, right? It's the ones that went out with the Jabberwockies.
Yeah, mostly, yeah. It's the
They
ones
should
with
be
the
in
Jabberwockies.
like in the newest batch, so it depends when
Yeah.
you got that. Right now we are sending Nighthawk 36 replacements out of the stock that we have not from the Jabberwocky stock.
All the super chats
So
from here
hopefully yours is okay.
for the summer is going towards a new air conditioner in this freaking thing. That's what we need, so we can actually be out here and not be hot like I am right now.
Oh, Luke, you have a Jabberwocky you got from KB3D at Murph. Well, hopefully, and it's not everybody. We sold, you know, quite a few of those, and unless people just haven't
Yeah.
set them up yet, and that could be a thing too. I've seen many people buy things and like 6 months later, like, hey, I'm just now doing this, and I noticed, I'm like, hey, you just now opened your box.
What size are them puppies?
This will, yeah, I think this will be open source, right? Inertia³ will be open source. Pretty sure.
Yes, it will. Kilo will always
Shimani,
be hot. Yes,
makes
she
me Barbie.
will.
I used to have very, very blonde hair. I mess with my hair a lot. I actually like blonde hair. I have a Barbie fascination, I always have. But
Did I
it
miss
fries
some
it
inserts?
really bad. It's very damaging. So then I'll go dark for a while.
I have to open Fusion back. Hopefully it was just acting funny on there. It's making funny noises, ain't it?
Do women need blinders? What do you mean? Like beer goggles?
Beer goggles?
What do you mean? Low sync, kinda. So yeah. Kinda. Miami Dolphins would be this color.
Yeah, that's actually what he was. Someone mentioned that.
So yeah, kinda. What I was going for was essentially Florida. It was like a Florida sunset type vibe. And I found these sea turtle stickers that had all these colors in it, and I was gonna put them on my panels that I thought was really cute.
Crash and burn.
You're right with the Florida thing.
No AC is rough.
It is just a normal wall unit. We've had that air conditioner
Right, mini
now
split
since I met
FCW.
Jeremy. So we met in November of 2019 and moved in together in November of 2019. Wait, no. Did I say September? We met in November and moved in together in November. That fast. So that summer
In
we were-
2019?
yeah. We moved in the same month that we met each other. But that first summer of living together, the place we were renting didn't have any AC. So we bought that window unit. So we've had that window unit since probably like May of 20. And we used that to cool the whole house that we were renting. And then we just kept it in next house we moved into. We didn't need it because it had a central heat and air. And then we moved here and there. So that air conditioner now is like 5 years old? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still pumping. But it's definitely had its fair share of torture.
Yeah, we just need it's not even just that. We just need a mini split with some more BTUs until about 25. I totally missed these heat inserts
Did you put them on already?
right here. These.
Yeah, but it's on already, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna have to put them in upside down.
I could take that off, but I mean.
Oh my. That's what he
But
gets.
that's what I get.
Thank you, Love Sync. Said stay cool, bro.
Super chat, thank you. You know, I don't know if I can do that, man. Let's see.
Jeremy said he's trying to figure out a way to I'll switch out. Figure out a way to like show y'all, like, so I don't have a clue what those things cost. I haven't looked. He probably does. So like put a thing at the top that has like on each stream
Put a goal.
like that has a goal amount, but then like each stream it can like roll over so that everyone can see. One of these days we'll get there, and then like all the moolah goes to that thing. Something like that. I don't know how that stuff works, but
I mean, I can always do goals, but.
But yeah, I don't mean like just a goal like that it'll show on from stream to stream to stream. Like
Keep
how
cool
close-
fun.
how close
Thank you,
we're getting.
TJ.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I
how
know.
close
I can
we're
I can
getting.
put that up.
Thank you, TJ.
I can do that a couple different ways. Yeah, I appreciate it.
We
Anyone
broke the
that's
B status.
done super
So, Brittany has not been single since I've known her. She had a boyfriend, then it turned into a fiance. He and I and her fiance got engaged almost the same time, but they just got married this year. So she is officially off the market.
She's
My
off the
sister's
market.
married too. It's not really hard to find single ladies. It's just hard to find good quality single ladies. Oh, I move a lot. Y'all want to know how many times I've moved in my life? A lot. Like, I wouldn't doubt 50 or more. I've moved a lot of times. Keep cool and keep on praying. Thank you,
I know,
Matt Owl.
thank you.
Keep on
Of
keeping
course,
on.
right when I get the goal up, I was like, I'll just put a goal up. Polymaker, what's up?
A nice shirt.
You like that? You like that?
You apparently do.
I do like the shirt. It actually feels good too. All right, switch me. I want to see if I can somehow manage to do upside down heat inserts. You don't think I can do it?
Interesting.
This is all my fault too. Been playing with CNC machines all day, cutting aluminum. Did you end up cutting those?
Did you cut your name badge?
Yeah, that. Let's see if I
Is
can.
that what you were gonna say?
I'm gonna have to put these. This is gonna be tricky.
You have to quit shaking. Shake.
Shake your booty. Is that
What's
how it goes?
everything in Florida? Everything in Florida is hot. Or the colors.
I can do this.
RJ Repomanson, you're
You
2
need
hours
something
away. When
flat,
you
too.
getting out of the city, come to the countryside.
Okay, I need something flat for that.
Gotta figure out how to put these heat inserts in.
Well, I usually always press something flat up against it.
Yeah, Fabrico is down in Florida. KB3D is toward Cleveland, Ohio. And I think it's Twinsburg, maybe? Yeah.
This'll work.
I've been to KB3D, and I've been to Westerly. Each once. Never been to Fabrico's. I need to go down there sometime.
Yeah,
That would be
That
cool.
would be cool.
I think it would also be really cool to go down to the Polymaker
I don't think
warehouse.
we need to do that. Maybe there too one day.
Show, whatever we want to call it.
Well, all we'd have to do is just go.
I know. They're having that event. How many of you were here last Saturday when I showed y'all the event, Texas Expo,
Oh, this
the
thing needs
3D
to get
printing
turned
event?
up. That's why
It's going to be
harder
next
get
year,
in
but
there.
it's August 15th and 16th of 2026 down in Irving, Texas. It's funny, is like I used to live like an hour from there, but in Oklahoma, hour and a half. That's gonna be. I was telling Liz the other day. I don't think she actually got to read my comment, but that year, my birthday is on the August 17th. My birthday will be the day after that event is over, and that will be my 40th birthday. How funny is that? I'm like, hey, I can have my 40th birthday party with all you cool people instead of being all by myself.
That's kind of cool.
I'm pretty sure West 3D is gonna end up going.
There's another hole
Just
right there. What
from
is
the
that?
feedback I've got from Daniel.
It sounds that way.
I think you're getting pushed out by super chat. Oh, your ranking. Oh. One Raz, good quality single ladies. How about old-fashioned, down-to-earth women? Let's both.
Okay, so it is that side. All right, so there is one right there as well.
Chicago would be a really good place for one Havoc. Yeah. The South, I think, like even Texas, there would probably do really well for itself if someone opened one down there. I've thought about it myself. Thought has crossed my mind many times, but I don't think Indiana is it. Especially considering maybe 3D is right next door. So, but I've thought about it. Yeah, low sync. Well, Jeremy installed it before, and then found out he missed some heat inserts. So, whoopsie. He's trying to.
Yeah, we're doing a whoopsie right now.
It.
We're doing a whoopsie here. Things happen.
Oh no, is that this year? Cody said they're doing a screening of the original Ninja Turtle movie August 17th and August 20th at like all the theaters. Oh, that'd be cool. I wonder if Leo's Flicks can play it for my birthday. If my birthday's on a Sunday this year, and I could go watch it at the drive-in, that would be. I love the Ninja Turtles. I don't like these new turtles. Oh, they did something. They're just weird now.
They're not
The
as
graphics are weird. I miss like the late 90s, early 2000s turtles. They just messed them all up.
hard to make sure you get these in here straight.
Polymaker said, by the way, the monster CNC machine is awesome. Only 2 things come from Texas. What? Big and bigger? PJ Magneto, you turned 40 back in 2001. You whippersnapper.
Whippersnapper.
But 2001, that was a good time, man. Like, I don't even know how old I was then, but like the early 2000s were awesome. And then I feel like yes, I heard you, dear. Then I feel like once we hit what year? We'll go 2000, like anything after 2010, the world just started going.
Down the pooper.
Yeah, she really did.
Down the poop scoop. Come on, there we go. What size
All
are
this
you?
should be nice and tasty. Nice and tasty.
Oh man, there's the right side one. I need the other side. In 3 by 25. Okay. In 3 by 25s, we got a handful.
I'm sure I'll like that.
I have a bag of those actually. I'm
I'm
gonna use that instead.
Where you going?
I'm gonna grab this bag of M3 by 25s.
I used to play a Ninja Turtle game on Super Nintendo a lot.
I beat you up.
And
with
I
that
have
turtle
played
game.
it recently too, but can't get anyone to play with me.
Turtles, I'll play.
And it's so weird now.
Smoke you though.
It's so weird playing that game now. Like all Zombie, so Zombie Hedgehog, he was gaming the other night, and I think it was Liz rated into him, and I don't even know what game that was, but I was like, that stuff's creepy. Whatever he was playing, it was like way too realistic looking, and I don't like that. Like, if you're playing a game, I want it to look like not reality. I'm there for a reason, and it's to get out of the reality. I don't want it to bring me back into more reality. I want it to look different. Probably why I like sci-fi, like creatures and stuff. I don't get you out of this normal world. But yeah, I'm like, no, I prefer like old Super Nintendo games. Fun stuff.
25.
Spyro was a fun game too. You ever play that?
Yeah, played that. Spyro. Okay, that's correct. There they are, M3 by 25s.
Maker said heroes in a half shell. What'd I say? I think I say turtles in a half shell.
Hey, they are turtles in a half shell, I guess.
Oh, Havoc said 2001 is when you met your wife. Aw. Hi, Kenneth Davis. Howdy ho. That reminds me of Wilson on Home Improvement. Howdy ho.
Howdy ho, neighbor. Howdy ho, neighbor. Yeah.
No, he goes, howdy ho, neighbor Tim.
Yeah. I love Home Improvement. Home Improvement's awesome. Okay. Lots of screws getting put in today.
Davidson, my game was always Castlevania.
Malmaker, Josh, disregard that I sent you, by the way. That's not active. You'll know what I'm talking about.
There's a lot of game talking here. Hammer said, yeah, the story's too
games.
depressing. Of Castlevania? I try to piece y'all. When y'all are talking to each other, sometimes I try to piece it together and figure out what you're talking about.
It's like a puzzle, isn't it?
It really is.
It's a fun puzzle. It's like a game you do, isn't it?
Trying to see who's talking to me and who's talking to each other in here. And then sometimes, even if you are talking to each other, I still want to, like, get in it. So I have to, like, decipher.
You gotta jump in, huh?
First.
I want to get in there in that convo.
Banjo and Kazooie.
Banjo Kazooie. Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
He's a rolling. He's a rolling.
Oh, talk about a
Rolling
reboot
river.
of Home Improvement. Did y'all see? First of all, that was cool. Jeremy likes Tim Allen.
Oh yeah.
The new
Last
show,
Man
I
Standing.
can't remember what it's called. That you like that show, but he's in another show with the girl that was on.
Two Broke Girls.
Yeah, I don't really like that show, but
Yeah, I don't like that one. Isn't it, really?
But anyway, did y'all see they're bringing King of the Hill back? Now that's what I'm talking
I don't
about.
know. I still
love
have
King of
energy.
the Hill.
I still have energy because I know each and every one of you out there have already hit the like button. So it gives me, every time someone hits the like button, it gives me more energy.
Join the FL Talk.
You know that?
Is that Florida Talk? Huh? Yeah,
it.
your energy.
Yeah, every time someone hits the like button, my energy gets spiked.
Hammer said no, the game Zombie was playing was too real. It was like so realistic that I was like, this is just a little bit creepy. Stinking AI. Or whatever the heck they did to create that stuff. Not my thing.
Let's see what we have.
I mean, I used to play Call of Duty back when it was like Black Ops, like the older Call of Duty. But they didn't look that realistic.
This
That
is what
was
we need
weird.
to do. We need these extrusions right here.
I used to say Avatar is one of my favorite movies. Love it. We went and saw the second one in theater. I've watched Avatar probably more than any other movie I've ever watched. And that movie, they kept talking about coming out with the second one, and it was always a lie. It was always like, oh, no, it's not real. That's not real. Oh, look, they're gonna make Avatar 2. Oh, no, that's not real. And it finally launched. I was like, this, I didn't even think twice of it because I thought it was fake again. But it was real. I took Jeremy to the movies, and he fell asleep. But anyway, I
love
always used to say,
Avatar.
like, I wish I could jump through the screen in that movie. Like, I just want to get in there. Like, it's so cool.
I mean,
I don't want
270.
like, how cool would it be if life was like really like that? Like, I want to get in the screen.
All right, 2 300s and 1 270.
There are more realistic games than that one. Yeah, they're just not for me. Florida talk. Let's all go to Florida. First of all, who's gonna do a 3D printing event down in Florida? That's how I'm gonna get to come to Florida. Somebody needs to do a 3D printing event. Apparently, that's the only time I go anywhere.
There's my 270.
And whoever whipped this Texas event out of there, as Jeremy will say, heinous. If they can do it, y'all can do it too. You can do this. We need a Florida event.
Okay, so that's a problem. Because that's a 270.
You missed the 90s when graphics were terrible.
That's a
Honestly,
300.
yeah. The story was intense.
But I don't have any more 300s. How did I get all these extrusions and not the freaking right sizes?
Are you still don't have the right size? I thought Bryce got you one and you had to cut 10 millimeters off of it.
Those are 15. Ooh, how long is this one? Ooh, I might have one. Look at that!
That's amazing. Beta testing is very fun. And you never have
I hope I don't need that hole in it though. This does look a little bit different on the, the
shade.
type. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed. It's a little more like polished.
I just happen to have that laying around. I guess I could cut one, but so I want to say 2. That's the 300s. And
Original Doom, just for the mods.
That's the 270.
And Max, Fury Road, tops for you. It's a documentary of Florida during a hurricane. Wait, what? I know what Mad Max Fury Road is, but that's not a document in Florida, is it?
This thing's awesome.
That's two different things, right? So I've watched Mad Max. I really enjoy that movie too. I've seen the original with Mel Gibson. Those are all right, but yeah, I'm backwards on that. I like the newer ones.
Okay, so that's.
Want to go weird? Go watch Shape of Water. I think I know what you're talking about. I haven't actually watched that yet.
Okay, those go straight across the front. These two. And these two are in the back. These guys will go back here.
River City Ransom on NES. I don't think I ever played that one.
And these two. And that go like this. Okay.
Cybertech needs to be an event near you so you can afford to go. Where are you at, Cybertech?
70.
That's
Oh,
one thing I was saying. I think I was talking to him, but the Texas thing, I said I think that event is going to be huge. Just
That's
off the top of my
fine.
head, not knowing anything about anything, I think that event's going to be huge for a few reasons.
Oh, we have
One,
problem.
there hasn't ever been one in the South, period. For two, whoever's putting that on is putting in the work, and it looks like it's going to be pretty nice. And then there's just so many people, like you're getting like a whole chunk of the US that, yeah, there's 3 events already. There's 3 reps, right? but there's so many people that can't make it to those because of traveling, money, vacation time. Like there's so many things. So there needs to be more of them. This 3 ain't cutting it when there's 50. What? 51? How many states do we have in this country? 51? No, it's 50. Jeremy?
This would have worked,
I
but
can't even think right now.
the issue is on this bed. You got a hole right here, because this is going to screw to here.
Jeremy, how many states are in the United States?
52. Is it 50? I don't know. 50. Isn't it? No, it's 50. Why are you trying? You guys be trying to give me trick questions. I know she's trying to mess with me. 50. I think I'm gonna.
For some reason, I'll say thinking 51, but I'm like, what state am I thinking of? They're like, no, it's 50. 50,
Yeah,
nifty, United States from the 13 original colonies.
I wonder if I could use bracket right here
There used to be 51
instead.
and they cut one out. I feel like there was something like
I wonder
that.
if that would be an issue. They put a bracket right here instead of mounting it right here.
Charlotte, North Carolina. That would be nice. Yeah,
Or I
Charlotte
could
would
just
be nice.
drill the hole, huh? Crap sticks, man.
You don't have the right size after all.
I mean I do, but I don't have the. This doesn't have a hole in it.
Where's Nick Nick? I do not know. Nick Nick.
And I don't have
Need a cooler
a
name for a
drill
festival,
in here. Maybe I
something
could.
with Gator in it. Florida 3D Gator Festival. Then I'm gonna think, well, other than the 3D part, if you put anything
I'll be
that's
right
like
back.
Gator Festival, I'm gonna think I'm getting like some fried gator tails or something like that, or I'm gonna go to like a gator show that, you know, the ones that they feed them, they put like their hands in their mouths, like something crazy like that. All right, he's gonna go grab a drill. I'm sorry, y'all. It sounds like this is just a cute talking stream. Hey, welcome to Twitch. Jeremy's all over the place. And I kind of thought he was going to be before he started today. Because, yeah, he literally told me before stream, I don't really know what I'm doing. Not like doing, but like doing today on stream. He's winging it. Grabbed some stuff and now he's scatterbrained. So, you're getting me jabbering. What happened about Guam in America? Oh, you're talking about what the states do. I don't know where he got 52. Why did I think 51 at first? I know it's 50, but I feel like something still is like in my brain that there used to be 51 and one got dropped off. But I don't know if I'm just made that up too. Icarus, OMG Kila, I'm not American and I know that. Yeah, but here's the funny thing. I don't know if pertaining to you specifically, but like a lot of people that come over here as immigrants and then get their citizenship, don't they make you like take this test? Like, and then you're normally an adult when you have to do that. Versus us learning this in what, 5th grade or something, and it just poof, it just disappears. 50 states, 5 U.S. territories, and BC. DC.
You know what this guy is?
Oh, Jeremy might be science techie. Never said he was a history buff. I'm not counting Mexico and Canada. Maybe. No, I feel like I'm thinking like something. I know Alaska is one of the United States, but I feel like it's like something up there, or like Puerto Rico, or like what the heck is that down there? Down that direction. I don't know what I'm thinking. No, because I know Mexico's a country, United States is a country, Canada is a country, but all
That
of
is
them make
not
up
where that's
the
supposed to
North
go.
America. I normally know things, but I don't know. I just stick to my song. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut. Who remembers that song? Thank God for that song. Be a dum-dum. We are not talking about Planet Tila. Cybertech said, I really need a small hot end. If anyone has a recommendation, small and as in short. Short hot end. Any recommendations? Oh boy, we can do that right here. Now you warn me.
Yeah, might as well do it where you guys can see me drill a hole through my table, huh?
I think I might be thinking like United States, Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, something like that. What are you trying to do, John Undermaker?
Yeah, I don't want to drill a hole through my table, sorry.
Please don't.
Not today. I'm gonna do it down here where it's safe and sound.
John Undermaker, are you streaming tomorrow? You have to be able to read and write English and pass the quiz on the government structure in the U.S. history before you can leave it. Yeah, and you know more than a chunk of Americans. They just us. Try to talk to any of the younger generations. I guarantee you know more than all of them. But it is sad. Jeremy, Bryce said, check your phone.
Check my phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Waco State.
Oh boy, check my phone.
Yeah.
Telephone check 101, telephone check 101.
Stupid. Dang, cheap Amazon Chinese proprietary 20-volt drill batteries. Now I have no usable portable drill. Huh? Your drill gave out on you? Or the batteries did? East Virginia. The Animaniac song is legit, yes. But I think Tiny Toons is the one I always get stuck in my head from that era.
The Insane Clown Posse.
Dang, Bryce, you've been sub for 12 months, been a whole stinking year.
12 months.
Thank you, sir.
Bryce has been in it
Bowie,
for a year.
I'm afraid of Americans. Huh? Nick, check yourself. Don't wreck yourself. Chickadee, check yourself before you wreck yourself. State of education in this country is lacking. There's a lot of education, period, in this country is lacking. Whoa, I don't know what your screen did up there. It went green and fuzzy.
It's going kooky. Don't pay attention to it.
But yeah, education in this country is just pitiful.
All right, so that's but at least okay. I was hoping it spread on both sides. What?
Yeah, what Mike said. We're supposed to be educated. Oops. Most of the younger generation was raised on TikTok, and they are not the brightest. They are not the brightest.
Well, what's the point of the? Oh, I guess just extra.
You need in game, your axe, your homies, and great.
Okay. Guess that's what we're gonna do, huh?
Need help? Even I'm just talking. I feel like I'm ignoring you or something. Sheesh, Louishi. Oh, you're fine. Said, what's funny is this month marks a year I've been working at West as well. Thanks, you just hopped on the West 3D and Lee Marie 3 board all at the same time.
Uh-huh. That's crazy. It's been a year.
Bryce said, holy, he's using that. Lizard's holy hat is so catchy. I caught myself saying it too, but I never heard anyone say it before her. But Bryce said, holy hat, the new warehouse should be open for use on my 1-year anniversary, July 15th. What do you want to do? Have a dance party?
Let's have a party.
It's still open right now, isn't it? But it won't be for much longer. That shop is going to be cram jammed in no time. If y'all don't know that, so West 3D's moved shop. Started in his garage. Daniel started in his garage, moved to a shop, outgrew, so continuously outgrowing. Then moved to another shop, even bigger, and now got the shop next door to his current shop. So just
moving on up,
needing more and more space.
Called moving on up.
Yeah. With the Jeffersons.
Moving on up.
Oh no, it's my ear raised on Ren and Stimpy.
Oh,
Man,
wait a minute. One thing I forgot here.
My grandma used to call me Elvira. No, Elmira. The redheaded girl on the Tiny Toons that always squeezed the crap out of animals. That's me. She really wasn't lying. She's like, you're tiny and cute.
I'm gonna squeeze you and love you forever. That
Yeah,
thing.
that girl. That's me.
This is considered a frame part, so I'm gonna put a little bit of juice on it here.
Have prom in the new warehouse. That would actually be cool. We were talking about that. I don't remember what stream.
Come on.
But having a 3D printing prom because so many people in the community said they hadn't been to their proms. Neither of us have. So yeah, it would be really cool to have a 3D. Thanks, sir.
Sorry.
Throw it at me, why don't you?
Sorry.
You better watch yourself. I had needle nose in my hand.
I'm surprised you didn't stab me as soon as I did that.
Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner.
I'm surprised.
Roadrunner, pretty cool. Beep beep.
Meep. Like that.
Oh, Darkwing Duck. Oh, Tailspins, yeah. I love Tailspins. Man, I want to be a kid again. This sucks. It just makes me wish I was not a grown-up. What I would not give to go back to be a kid again. I know some people's childhood weren't pleasant. Like, he probably wouldn't want to go back to being a kid again. But maybe I could just take you with me.
Yeah.
And then we could go be kids together. you would have had a lot more fun. If you could tolerate my dad, he was an a-hole. But other than that, it wasn't bad. Steven said, remember the episode where she was running around with a blazing bottle for like 5 months and noticed that she got burned but couldn't figure out what? What on what show?
Talking about your show, I think.
I think he's talking about something else.
It's not.
Never tried to drop an anvil on someone.
Drop it like it's hot.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do though.
You gotta drop it like it's hot.
I think you told me that, Havoc. Yeah. Took your wife
where's
to your
my
prom for your first date. But didn't you say like you weren't originally her like date, and then something happened and you ended up being her date? I think I remember that.
I feel like Kayla moved him on me.
3D Vegas prom. If it's a prom trip, I think a prom trip would be cool. Plus, I like to dress up. I've only got to put on a pretty dress once in my life, and that was when I married him. I want to buy a prom dress.
What'd you do with my little corner 90?
I'm like a girly girl, but not a girly girl.
You hide them from me?
What do you want?
They was over here on the table before I started.
I don't know what you did say.
They're
What you
little
wanted.
90s, they're little black. They look like this piece right here. Was it black?
Oh. No, I do not know. But you walked all around this whole shop tonight.
It was.
I don't think they were with these. The ones you had sitting there.
Did I move them somewhere? Big Chick Bang Bang.
X-Men, American Glad. Oh my gosh, American Glad. I used to watch that. Don't ask me why. Or what's it with that
Those
show?
USB adapters.
Transformers.
Coming out the yin yang.
I didn't watch the cartoon, but I've seen all the movies. Don't hate me.
Who thinks?
I love the X-Men, but I've watched the cartoon. It's okay, but the movies, yeah.
Saran wrap her up right now.
I like that noise. Stop.
Saran wrap her.
Going right through me. I'm about to.
I'm gonna wrap this saran wrap this around you if you don't find my stuff.
Like a nail on the chalkboard. Shoot.
Saran wrap you up. Wrap it up.
Maybe I kind of like the movies because I got a thing for Hugh Jackman. Wolverine is the shiz. I'm not a big Marvel person though. I like DC better.
DC. Oh, I don't know what happened with that.
Captain Caveman's gonna be awesome.
Back on my drill bit.
This guy tonight. Man, all y'all people told me I was rough on him at Murph. I'm trying to take it easy. But the only way to take it easy is to ignore him.
Oh, whatever.
Because he's all over. So I'm just like trying to be in my own world over here. Don't wrap me to the table.
Duran rapper to the table, huh?
That's what GTR Dad said, rapper to the table. Oh my gosh,
That would be
Icarus said
kinda
kinky
fun.
Jeremy. No, that's not kinky at all. You know what that makes me think of? Dexter.
Oh,
Y'all know who
snap. You went
Dexter is?
there.
That crazy
Everybody knows
stuff.
who Dexter is. That's true.
I love Dexter.
Dexter is awesome.
I could be a Dexter if I had to.
Oh, here's the ones I was looking for. I looked in this bag like 3 times.
You know, strap me to the thing,
I knew that was up
knock
here.
me out, and cut me in pieces. I don't trust him to wrap me up. Most things said wrap up B.
Oh my gosh.
He did wrap up. You wrapped up Kinley.
I did.
He wrapped up his daughter, and she came in there
Sure
waddling. And I'm like, did you right? Like, I was like, what the heck?
That's
I
so
really
good.
hope you didn't take all my Glad wrap and wrap her entire body. And then he was like, no, use that. So I was like, okay, good. Do what you got to do.
Like
Don't
I
you
would
just
have really
touch
done
my kitchen
that.
stuff. Supplies.
Let's see if that's correct. Yeah.
The new
That's,
CGI looking Thundercats was a mistake. I didn't know they did that. I think he did lose his brain again. I'm trying to be nice.
who, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just scattered.
No, I was trying to find these pieces. He would slid all my stuff down in the table,
Oh, they want to start a stream in the box.
and it threw my everything
You
off.
got your in the box. Remember that one?
Yeah. In a box. Oh boy.
Remember when you weren't cool unless you smoked pools? Oh my gosh, I used to smoke pools. And I used to smoke Newports. A long time, actually. Always been a menthol
I do
person.
that towards the
I
edge.
haven't smoked a cigarette in, dang, 3 years? I don't know, something like that. Maybe 3 years.
Alright.
But I do vape menthol or mint vapes. But I don't know if that's probably not any better.
Long?
Hey, quit.
Yeah,
Both need to
those are
quit.
too long.
Jeremy vapes too. I did finally get him to quit smoking cigarettes. That was a miracle.
Miracles
Jeremy
do
used to
happen.
vape and smoke cigarettes. And he
Miracles do
finally,
happen.
About maybe a year now, quit smoking cigarettes. I'll take it. Even though we both still vape, but I'll still take it.
This is what we
Better
need.
than doing both.
Where's the beef?
Don't be a fool. Wrap your tool. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Havoc, Tales from the Crypt was your best show when you were a kid. So funny thing, it was I liked that show too. I always thought it was creepy but
I'm not
cool.
sure why
And
we have these
DJ
sort of
Midnight
races.
Wolf or Midnight Wolf on here just started streaming on YouTube or on Twitch, and I got to meet him at Murph. I don't know if you got to meet him or not, but I think you were there. Wait,
Yeah, he was
No.
there the whole time.
who?
He's a Midnight Wolf.
Oh yeah, Havoc was. No, I read the comment and then I was like, wait, who said that? Oh yeah, Havoc. Yeah, you were there. I had to double check that you
Oh.
were there. But yeah, you were there. So I don't know if you got to meet DJ Midnight Wolf, but he does the awesome Tales from the Crypt impression.
Oh, he does good
Like
impression.
really good. And then I heard him do that on stream, and then I was like, yeah, but can you do the laugh? And he did it. I was like, dang, that was cool.
Yeah, he does impressions, and he's pretty good. He's a character. I like him. I like him.
We wrapped Kinley up to ship her from school. Hey, Tony. bagel. You're eating tuna. Chicken of the sea. Tuna. I'll eat tuna steaks and tuna out of a can.
All
I
right,
don't
so
care what
we're
kind of
gonna.
tuna I like. The chat in the video is out of sync. That would not surprise you right now. It seems to be very glitchy.
Check and see if we're. Let me see.
Also, is it thundering? I keep hearing something weird. Let's see.
Probably.
How far can I take this mic? They can hear all the crickets and frogs out here. How far can I go with this mic?
The mic?
Yeah.
A good. I mean, I don't know how
You
far
think they'll
exactly.
be able to hear the crickets and frogs if I walk over there?
No, probably the noise canceling will cut it off.
Heck.
Okay.
There are so many crickets and frogs out there, and they are loud.
Load. I'm refreshing all this just to make sure. Come on, you freaking thing.
I like listening to frogs at night.
All right, so you also got to make sure you click the button that says you're live. You should be good now. I mean, I can hear it about 30 foot. That should be pretty close to being.
Wait, what?
Live.
You could hear the frogs?
Yeah, they could. I don't know. I can't hear it, so you know. So.
Well, you wouldn't be able to hear it.
I
You
know,
would have
that's
to get
the
on there that side.
Right.
I'm gonna walk over there and see if you can hear the frogs. I would give
If
you
I
Jeremy
had
space.
like turn the noise canceling off for a second, but that would
know
like
you
blare
won't hear
everybody's ears out. You want to hear some frogs? Yeah, they're it's loud out there right now. They're on it big time. It's like Minecraft. Crafting things. Chicka bow wow. All I can hear are the explosions outside. Explosions out there.
Can they hear the frogs?
I don't know. You have to ask them.
It's so peaceful. I like
It is very
when it's
like
not
when I went out there
hot
to get
out
my
and I
drill.
can leave the window open at night. I love it.
Yeah, when I went out there to get the drill, it was like very peaceful. Okay.
All you can hear is explosion. Explosion.
Probably got fireworks probably going off there. So I had to put a screw through here. That's why I had to drill that one out because I had to use a different extrusion. And it's on the CAD, it's got a corner brace here and here and here and here. I assume to make it, you know, you don't want just one screw holding this on and it to be able to twist, you know.
Yeah. Hard to rip them in, so we can't shut the noise canceling off, or you could hear Jeremy rip them the whole time.
What? Say what? So we're gonna dry fly this.
The best part of waking up is Folgers.
Alright, so we need 2 on each side. Same
Honey,
thing on
Jeremy
that
just
one.
got an espresso machine.
Yeah, he did.
I'm trying to correct my espresso to espresso. But,
More of these guys.
I said, he made a cup with our Pezla's cup, coffee mug. And I said, this feels really weird, drinking espresso with Pezla's cup. Like, I feel like I need one of those, like, bougie cups now, like in the pictures with espresso machines, you know? I'm like,
He wants a fancy
feels
cup
weird.
now.
And, I said, this ain't Folgers, Jeremy.
No, she's done stepped up her game. It ain't Folgers anymore. You gotta have the fancy stuff.
John said we live in the holler. Kinda.
Down in the
Other than
holler.
we're in Indiana, but kinda.
So we can line these up sort of
Man,
like this.
I like, my grandpa lived in in a holler branch, whatever, in Kentucky. It was nice to go down there in summers. Oh, TJ Magneto said yes. Frogs were confirmed. Awesome.
You can hear them?
They're loud. Dance your cares away. Worries for another day. Let the music play. Down at Fraggle Rock. Oh man, Fraggle Rock. Yeah, it was, Smile Maker. Josh,
What?
Nespresso. Yeah, it's that.
Yeah, it's the
So-
one that Erica showed me.
Oh, that's okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you have one too, right?
I don't know if he has that one.
I know you
Or
have
wait,
an
I don't know
espresso
if-
machine.
I don't know if it's the same one. She showed me two of them. One of them was like a newer one she got. It was cheaper. I got that one for now.
Oh my. I need a good cup. No, I can't do it. I need a cup.
But I do want to. I think I am going to do a build on that one.
The Pez mug is indestructible. It's a very nice mug, don't get me wrong. And it's actually the one I have, it's a good size too. So like it can hold a good
Okay.
amount of coffee in
Let's get this
it. I have a
side
couple
in.
coffee cups. I'm like, can't even, like with the Keurig, I can't even get a full cup in there. I'm like, what the heck? Having said, I just need a cup of coffee.
Cup of Joe. We get a nice cup of Joe.
You know, like, why do they do that? All the espresso commercials and things, they always have those glass coffee mugs. First of all, it does kind of strike me as like, wouldn't that be really hot
Josh collects
versus
coffee
like
cups.
a mug is thicker?
Josh is a coffee
He has
cup
3
collector.
Nespresso machines, Jeremy.
I know, he's
Step up your
bougie
game.
out with the espresso machines.
Step your game up.
Yeah. Yeah, he collects coffee cups too, just like he collects t-shirts. Okay. So we
Oh,
can-
that's so cool, Tony. Said I used to live a few minutes from Fraggle Rock Lighthouse. Josh said it's going to be like an episode of Futurama where the Fry spent his 300 stimulus check on coffee until the world moved in slow mo.
I have not watched a lot of that yet. I started watching some of it though.
Espresso.
Let's check
Take
our
the
whole...
original pods. You drink 2 to 3 pods a day. So first of all, I was pestering Jeremy when it was brewing. I was like, "How did it get cream in there? Why is it coming out like white? It's like it's
She's
like a
not
very
used to this
creamy,
life.
light color." And like coffee doesn't come out that color, right? I'm like, "How the heck is
know.
it doing that?" And he was like, "It's not cream." But I'm like, "Okay,
thought I
it's
put
still
cream in it
really
or
strong
something.
today. Somehow cream comes out that color."
She thought
And then I
cream
was
with
like,
coffee.
he started to put cream in it, and I was like, no, because Jared drinks it with cream. And I said, let me try it
No.
first before you put anything in it. I'm like, oh, not bad actually. I don't drink my coffee black, but that was pretty good. And then
It
he ended
is
up
pretty
throwing
good.
cream in it anyways.
yeah. Hey, but it was good.
I know you don't like it, Dave.
Don't like
He
what?
doesn't like his beanie water.
Get out of
TJ
Dodge.
Magneto, you drink, tea drinker. So, anyone who's a tea drinker, what's your go-to tea? Because I've tried to. First of all, I know tea is actually way healthier for you than coffee. Don't get me wrong, I know that. I don't drink coffee for the caffeine. It does nothing for me in that department. I just enjoy the routine of my morning, having a cup of coffee, and I do like the flavors.
The caffeine
But I
probably
don't
does
do it
more than
for
what
the
you think it
caffeine.
does.
No, it doesn't.
It might.
It does not.
Right.
It'll give me a headache probably if I don't drink it now because
Right.
I'm used to it.
That's what I'm
But it
saying.
doesn't like make me like, oh, I'm happy and cheerful and have energy.
No, I don't
no,
mean
it
that.
does nothing
Yeah.
for me there.
I mean, like that.
But I'm curious,
yeah.
like, what
It
type of
probably
tea
would.
y'all drink. So I've tried a few different ones, and I haven't ever found one. I'm like, oh, that's really good. Irish breakfast, Earl Grey. I've heard of that. Haven't tried that one. Twinings green tea with lemon. I feel like I've heard of that brand. Josh said the ADHD is strong with this one. Who? Me or Jeremy? Or you?
I don't know.
All,
All
Everyone.
of us. All of us.
cold sweet tea. I love sweet tea. It's hard if you go out to eat and you get like a tea. It's hard to get and to not put either too much sugar or not enough sugar. It's hard to get it just right. Taking strings off the printer. My A1 mini. Wait, cause your A1 mini to fight. What happened? Taking off string off your printer because your A1 mini type. What happened to your A1 mini? I'm confused. Also, thank you for the super chat, Midnight Wolf.
Thank you, thank you.
Not Havoc said nothing with fruit, so no fruity teas. Son of a. We're about to get it, boy.
Oh boy.
Why I can't build with the sky? I mean,
Just if you pay attention to what I'm doing, then you would probably known that was gonna fall. You might even been able to caught it.
probably. Your Butterfingers can't.
Hey, things happen.
Oh well, I was
Best
also
first 3D printer.
reading something and
Money
I
is
totally
no
lost it.
object. Money is no
I lost
object?
what I was reading, sorry.
Oh wow. Josh, I'll let you take that one.
Wait, best first 3D printer.
Money is no object?
Hello, Brett. For me, Prusa XL
Honestly,
with all the tool heads.
for a first printer though, I mean, I don't know. About
That's
that.
what if money's no object and
That depends on what you.
why would you
what
want to
do
get a cheap printer if
what-
it's your first one? Knock
yeah.
it out the park.
And what are you going to be using it for? Is kind of a thing. Like, what's your intentions with it? Just to play around, or are you like gonna print things? You're gonna design things.
Pear tea sounds yummy. I bet that is good.
Quiddy Plus is that's a good printer. JPP.
Yeah,
I would say that the
I've heard
bamboo.
a lot of good things about that printer.
I want to say bamboo, but like everybody does say bamboo, so
There you go, everybody. Now that's the way to go. Vision Miner 22 IDEX.
there you go.
Get
Now,
the
if you're
most.
printing-
That's the most expensive
if you're-
printer I know of
Well, there's way more out there. But if you're printing,
that will fit in your house.
let's
Jeremy.
take a look here. So this should sit
Hey,
just
Kidrol.
like this, so. Something like that. Our
Yeah.
gantry's a little skewed.
I haven't
up.
really looked too much into that printer because it's out of my price range. But I know it's very expensive.
I'm just adjusting this slightly, because why not?
Just a hobby, Brett said. Yeah, I think what JPP Just Push Print said, the PD
We have
is
a
probably
bed.
a really good one.
I'm not gonna.
Also,
oh,
if
you know
you're
what? Jeez, that's a
In
lot
the
of
market
screws,
for
bro.
one, West 3D sells them,
Look at that.
and you can use code LeeMarie3D to get 5% off
Yes.
if you've never used it before.
That's right. Use code LeeMarie3D with West 3D to save 5% off
Your first order.
your first order. I didn't even see there was screws on the bottom in this thing.
Doesn't have to
too.
be your first order, but first order with that code. DJ Magneto said, buy an A1 and give me a commission. So I have an A1 and I have an X1. Both are great in their own way.
I was actually-
I do prefer my A1 over my X1, but it's slower.
See if I can
I have
slide
too
this
many
in.
issues with the AMS on the X1C. Drives me nuts.
Beautiful.
So, and it costs more. But you can print ASA and ABS in different materials. Yeah, Steven. Yep, 15K.
See my big head. there.
Yeah, that's why I said I haven't even really messed looking at that printer because I looked it up because somebody inquired on one through West 3D because they thought we were apparently Matter hackers. We don't sell those. So I looked it up and I'm like, dang! All I saw was the price. I never went back. Like, yeah, there's no point. I did have 15K not getting dropped on a printer. Many other things I could spend that on. Havoc, you want an SLS printer?
I think we can still go with the same size here.
Ha! Jeremy's lineman, he can afford it. Not really.
Oh, are those too small for this
Jeremy, if Jeremy worked like every day as a lineman, maybe.
one? Get out of there.
But Jeremy works like 3 days a week as a lineman.
Most of the time.
Which is really, honestly, the only reason he has time for streaming and stuff. because he works. It's average
Yeah.
2 to 3 days a week that he does that. But when he does it, it is almost 24 hours. It's like a long stretch where he does multiple jobs because he gets paid per job. And he does still makes more money doing that than both of our West 3D jobs combined. But our bills are ridiculous.
I'm gonna have to
too.
like knock this out. Need to get this
We
out
really
of
don't
there.
even have that many bills. It's stinking house payment and utilities.
Fall out.
That's how I'd probably kick his arse
There,
if he spent
I got
15
it.
grand on a printer.
God.
Yeah,
Oh,
he'd be.
oh, don't fall.
That would be. I mean, he has. He has spent 15 grand on printers. I know there's way more than 15 grand in here. Oh, but it was over time.
That was not gonna work. So it's not 8. I'm gonna have to use the freaking pins, dude.
What? I can't even pronounce
That's
that cable.
12?
Nimaki? Nimaki? Oh my. Holy cow! Over 200 grand? What the heck are you looking at, cable? That's a house. That's more than my house.
Oh, these are different. So these are pins probably, and that's gonna fit. Yeah. That'll do the trick.
I need the mod to fix the AMS issues. So I have a mod. I have a couple mods on it. Jeremy, I don't know what they're called, the name of them, but what was the first mod you did on the AMS to make it bigger? Hydra mod. That's the one that allows you to fit different size tools and stuff. What other mod do I need that would fix my AMS issues?
There's the what's that one called?
So the
place you
issues that I
rebuild
keep
the whole
having
thing.
is it getting stuck in the gears. We've replaced a few, and then it always wants to pull the filament down, and like I don't know how much is sucking down there, but then all of a sudden, like this is the impression I make.
That's pretty good.
That's what it
pretty
does.
good.
It pulls it down, then all of a sudden it wants to act like a ding dong, and then also it starts pulling that jerking move.
Acting like
and
a ding
it
dong.
won't. It just, I just want to throw it out the window 90% of the time. I'm like, doing it again, it's doing it again.
Ding dong.
Also, it does that so much that a couple times too, now this is because my filament was too wet or dry, brittle, and it broke in there. So now I take
Python, there you
it
go.
out, take the screws out, and I have to take that dang thing out of there so often. I said, can you just leave the screws out? Because I'm just tired of having to unscrew it, put it back in.
You're tired of having me come do it, but yeah.
Well, no. I tried to take it out, but I could not find the right size from the tools I had to get the screws out. And then you even had to come out here and hunt down the right size. Huh?
Your bed.
What do you want me to do with
It's
it?
your bed.
Smack you upside the
Your
head
bed.
with it?
Just need a mattress.
All right. Where's your plate?
I think it's over here.
I think
Is,
I've heard of that, the Python
I
mod.
think it's our bed. Looks like a pizza box.
Yeah.
Pizza delivery.
Pizza.
Need a blade.
Time is it? 10:30.
We're getting ready to stop, do the giveaway, and
Not much longer.
yeah, we're getting ready to do the giveaway in a minute.
Ladybug, 100%. Bills.
It is time. It is officially
Average house around
time.
you. Cybertex 350. Dang. So we got a really good deal on our house. Plus we're in Fourville.
That is
To me
true.
it's still expensive though because we're in Fourville and we're used
It
to
is.
economy in this
Expensive.
area.
This is expensive.
We got
place.
our house for under 180, but we did a renovation loan wrapped up into it, so it's almost 2. And now I'm back down to like owing 180. Fun stuff is, with the market the way it is, the value of our house now is way higher than what I paid for it. So my taxes are way higher, so that's fun. I gotta pay a bigger bill. But if I was to sell it, I would have way more, what do they call that, equity or whatever, profit, whatever, yeah. As it says now, it says our house is worth about 230. So, and I only owe like 180. So I thought, if I got that much, Could be pretty nice. I told Jeremy we should sell our house, sell everything, sell
Hold on, move the.
everything. I mean, like everything. Let's just get a truck and a camper. Then I want to move to the south, and I can just travel and work for West 3D, and he can work for West 3D. So you don't have to work as hard in life.
There we go.
Life's too short to work your ass off all the time. Just work yourself into the grave. That's what he's doing.
So this guy's pretty cool. I really think this is neat.
The bigger garage.
G5C.
Yeah,
on all
we wouldn't have a
four
shop
corners of this
then.
bed.
We just need to find a buddy, one of y'all, that is in the south and get you a shop. Maybe we could share a shop. Like what CC Kitchen, what Stefan did. That would be the
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's do giveaway, and I'll let y'all go home for the night. Or if you're home, enjoy where you're at.
average house in Sydney is 1.1 mil.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, I'll never be able to afford that. That's nuts.
How can a man run out of dew? That's just not cool.
Everything you would love a shop. Yeah, so Stefan said that it's him and two other people that he knows that stream as well. And they split a shop in thirds. So then they don't have to pay for the whole entire thing by themselves,
No.
gives them the space they need. I'm like, that's really cool.
Okay. What we
You
got?
you inherited 600K and still yet to invest in a house. Well, take your time. Make sure you do your homework and research before you jump on anything. You're doing it smart if you didn't just get it and then buy a house right away. As long as you're just sitting on it, sit on that money. Midnight Wolf, your shop is in your kitchen, and a lot of people it is like that. Yeah, you make space where you can. Oh, for Pedro. Napoleon. Jeremy should dress up like Napoleon. Jex, your shop is your dining table. That's where we started. It was on the kitchen in the house that we rented. That was a weird kitchen. It had like countertops all this way, and then across from it was the sink, and it had countertops over there. So these countertops really weren't used. It was like where you put your toaster, coffee pot, random stuff.
Alright.
That's where Jeremy put all his printers.
I'm gonna give y'all 2-minute warning to get in the giveaway. If you haven't clicked the link up top, pinned in chat, click it now, fill it out. You got 2 minutes. You are done.
Then he ended up moving some into the laundry room. Then he put one beside my bed. It was on the floor by my bed. Then, yeah, we gotta move. I
don't remember that.
I can't have this many printers in this house.
I think she's faking me.
You're crowding me out, sir. So we started looking for a house.
It doesn't sound like
got
me.
a pretty good deal on this one.
Does that sound like me?
Yeah.
Ask the
So,
audience.
And then when I saw
Does that
this, I
sound
was
like
like,
me?
oh yeah, you can go out there, sir. I have no well, I didn't have any printers in the house until I started streaming on Twitch. 2 of them snuffed their way back
Midnight
in.
Wolf
Actually, 3.
done. 2:30. Yep, you got in there. I see you, Midnight Wolf, sliding in at the last second. Anyone else want to slide on in that giveaway? Anyone else out there not hit that like button? Smash it, push it, flush it, twick it, mick it, whatever you got to do.
Yeah, there you go, Luke. He said my my shop is my office, my studio, my dining room, my living room, my spare room. Anywhere there's extra room, anywhere you may be.
Only 62 likes. Come on, people. All right, we got another slider in the giveaway and another
So we
slider
have,
in.
what do we have? A Polymaker spool. We've got
that
a
like?
Ambrosia spool. We've got a losers only spool. And whoever was number 1
Yep.
here.
1 to 10. So we got several to give away tonight. Several. And any more
I'm really
takers?
waiting on that tropical
Any more takers?
high temp PLA to come back and stop and get Polymaker. I also, when I was looking at Kit Kilm's Ninja Turtles, I saw the green that he used was
Pop
called
it.
muted green.
Twist it.
Muted.
Ah.
Jeremy.
He's doing bop
Muted
it.
green from Polymaker, and I was
Doing
like,
bop it,
I gotta
man.
look at this. I looked it up. It's actually pretty green. Kind of, it's like a sage color. I like it. There's a few colors that I want.
Oh, Butterluck
And
next
a few
time.
colors of Numakers I want. I have all the Ambrosia colors.
Next time. Okay, I think everyone is. Ooh, David, you got in there last second, buddy. Last second. I think
They told me
everyone's in
put
there.
the knife down, Keeper.
Put the knife down.
I was watching a clip.
Drop it.
It
Drop
was
it like
like
a
some
thought.
movie. I don't know what the movie was, but it was a clip. And this lady was apparently mad about something. I don't know if I wasn't watching the whole thing.
Ooh,
She
Belle, I
got
got
mad,
you.
and that was her
Got
husband
you,
or who was
Belle.
beside her. But she went like this and smacked him. She got a knife in her hand. It's just. Yeah.
Give me that
And
thing.
then,
That
and then he
thing's
just
sharp.
walked off real slow and calm and said, "Okay, I'll be back." He went to let's go to the hospital. I don't know what movie that was. I gotta find it. It looked like
Yikes.
who's that wrestler
Okay.
guy that also acts? John Cena?
Here we
It
go,
looked like John
ladies and
Cena,
gentlemen.
didn't
Time for giveaway. We got everybody's names. The link is going to be down.
Dave said, "Jeremy, run!"
Where's it at? Hang on. Darn it. Why won't it let me do that?
Everglades. You ordered the audio Stealthchanger kit. Can't wait to play with it. You'll have to let me know how you like that, and how much easier it makes it. Like how much simplified it makes everything. I would like some feedback on it.
Okay. Now we're time for the giveaway.
Ordered a BTT pie.
Here we go.
Sauce.
Start throwing them numbers out in chat. There you go, peoples. Put a number out. We'll grab that number and I will shuffle it that many times. We will.
I
spin
actually
this
don't watch
wheel.
anything like that, Dave. That stuff does not interest me.
What was it?
Those crime mysteries, like why women
Sheila
kill.
watches crime mysteries late night plotting on. Oh, yeah, she doesn't actually watch
I
them.
don't watch that stuff. I watch like mostly, to tell you the truth, anything that's like predates the
Jax.
1900s.
You said 7 enough times where I got you. 7 it is.
Like Wheel of Time,
7.
Shogun,
We will do
Serpent Queen.
Numakers first. Numakers first. Yeah, Serpent Queen. Did you say Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones. What's the one I'm thinking of?
Ambrosia emotes, people. Ambrosia emotes. Fill up the chat.
Outlander.
Oh my goodness, Outlander.
I've binge watched Outlander. Anything like that.
Outlander,
Normally the stuff
yep,
I
yep.
watch is like like I said, it predates 1900s. I like the old stuff. Anything that gets me out of this. I would like it's more.
710. Y'all are still giving numbers.
It was just so much more interesting back then.
Atomic Red.
Also, I feel like men were like men and women were like ladies, and I like that type of thing.
My lord.
Yeah, I like that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bridgerton.
Hang
That
on,
was a
what's
little
going
more
on? We got-
girly show, but it was still good. And it was still.
Did I say Ambrosia first? I thought I said Numakers, didn't I? I said Numakers, didn't I? Why Ambrosia when he said Numakers was first? Did I say I said
We
Numakers?
don't usually do Numakers on Tuesday, but probably did say Numakers.
I think Steven's asking why is people posting Ambrosia when I said Numakers, maybe. Okay, let's go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Just make sure before you spin
It's
that
fine.
you verify again.
Here we go.
Wait, verify again.
This
Which
is
one,
for
Jeremy?
this is for Numakers.
Okay.
Then you said spam Ambrosia. Oh, I said spam Ambrosia emotes.
It's his fault. Why are we not
Oh, I'm
surprised
tired.
by that?
I'm tired. I'm sorry. That works. Okay. Spam them all. Here we go.
Icarus. It's called
Thanks, Kitchell.
Outlander. Outlander. It's a show that I really like.
Nope. That's a scam. Nope. That don't count. That don't count.
Steven
Respin.
Machado.
Steve Machado. 2 minutes.
These are already Steven.
Steven.
Say here in the chat.
Steven's got a winner. You said Numakers for the all band. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Y'all. Man, this is what happens when you work.
I know, I ran out of
when
dew.
you work with multiple filament companies, though.
I ran out of dew.
It's easy to do that.
Steven, you got 2 minutes. You're at 136.
Right
Where are
there,
you at?
Yes.
Boom. There you You got it. You got it.
Whenever I
Alright.
see Steven's last name, Machado, I always want to go, Macho, Macho Man. I got to be a Macho Man. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I was just checking.
I remember
What's
that.
that off of? Is that Randy Man? Randy Savage? Where'd the Macho Man come from? Yeah, Randy. Randy. I don't want
Alright,
to say
next
Randy
one.
Man.
Numbers. Give me some
Macho
numbers
Savage,
to shuffle.
something, something.
First number I see, I will shuffle it that many times.
He's not. Yes. What's this one for?
Macho, macho. This will be Ambrosia. This one will what?
Ambrosia.
I want to be. That's not Macho Man Randy Savage.
What's it from? Oh, it's
Some sort
it's
of commercial.
Queen. Is it YMCA? Did Queen sing Macho Man?
I don't know. Look
Tail.
at you, Cybertech,
Honey
with
tail.
7 again. That was the first one in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, now y'all can give up the Ambrosia emotes. Ambrosia this time.
I'm not drinking anything. I don't have to drink.
She
to
needs a
be
Jello
cuckoo.
shot, huh?
I'm
That's
crazy
what Steven
all
over
the
there's
time.
talking about.
You don't need alcohol to be crazy.
Bum, 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 bum.
Damn Ambrosia.
I don't see any Ambrosia on there.
He's a potato said.
Don't see it.
Ambrosia.
If y'all haven't used code LeeMarie3D at West3D before, you can use that for 5% off, whether it's Ambrosia or whatever else you want to buy.
Bone Sol's ready. What's Bone Sol?
Whatever
Well,
else.
YMCA sang
YMCA.
it, but it's not. YMCA wasn't the name of
Havoc
the
needs a
group. That was
drink.
the song, I thought.
Yeah.
Was that the name of the group, or that was just the song? Who was the
Village people.
Village People.
There you go.
Thank you. Who said it?
Okay, here we go for the
That might be Troy.
Ambrosia. 1, 2, 3, go. Let me spin. What do we got? What do we got? We got. Oh my goodness! Look at that! 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 Coming in with the petty ruck
If
spin.
we could all change our name one time, but then change it back, I'm curious which
Look
Petty Ruxpin
at
would win.
that Petty Ruxpin with the win. Congratulations. Y'all don't know, Petty Ruxpin is the winner of all streams.
Honestly.
He's coming back for his wins. Petty Ruxpin, you got 2 minutes. You are at 144 right now.
Isn't that what we used Pez Liz last time? On West 3D? Yeah, you can use, there's a lot of people that have them.
Everybody's like, Petty, what
Like-
rig? He's like, yes!
Congrats!
Hey, that's fair and square.
Digital Dragon has one.
That's fair and
Zombie
square.
has one. I think Just for Sprint has one. They're all over out there. Use them all.
Yeah.
Use them all.
Yep.
You're welcome. He must
You're
work for
repping with
YouTube
the
or something.
win.
That would be hilarious if he did. That would be stinking hilarious.
All
I
right.
don't think he does, but that would be hilarious.
Throw the numbers in the chat. The third number I see in chat, I will pick. Third number in chat, I will pick to shuffle. Come on, bring them on. This next one will be for Polymaker. 1, 1, and 7 again.
No, he said pick 1, 1, 1. So 1.
That was not a number. That was just that. I'm not counting that.
He
You
said
said pick
1,
one.
1,
Nope.
1.
Nope, not counting it.
Come on with the 7s. This is getting annoying. Pick a different number.
Hey, I said the third one. There it is. Third one.
I'm
so.
gonna go with
1, 2,
1,337.
7. All right, time for
Nacho
Polymaker.
Man, Homer Simpson.
Now, I'm not going to spin this one until I actually see a page full of Polymaker.
Polymaker.
And if you guys are already buying Polymaker, click our affiliate link. It's pinned. It's linked in the description of this video and every other video in the whole world that we have.
27. I am
click that.
number 15.
Click that if you're going to purchase Polymaker anyways to help a brother out.
So
Rig!
Jeremy and I know we got time. It's nothing crazy or anytime soon, but we're definitely gonna do a Halloween stream, possibly wrapped up with a charity stream
Yep, we
on
got a
something
charity
that's
stream coming
very
up.
important to me. and we'll be reaching out to all of the usual
We're gonna have
of
a
the
huge
companies to
giveaway.
Yeah, to organize that. And anybody that like wants to dress up with us, we'll probably invite them on stream. Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Justin, thanks for the super chat.
Hey, October's for.
He's got a cornhole tournament on August 3rd. August 3rd? Yeah. He's asked me if I could be a partner with him. So we're probably gonna go do some cornhole.
Yeah, later.
I'll put it on live stream. We can
All I
stream
got
it.
to do all summer is take.
Do you want to come and stream it for me? You want to come
Huh?
stream it for us?
It's in Goshen.
It's in
Elkhart.
Elkhart, yeah.
That's right up there where Murph is.
Yep, right by Murph. Okay. That looks good. I like it. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Here we go for the Polymaker. Go.
Also, thank you for the super chat, Justin.
Yes, thank you, Justin. Polly wants a spool. Polly wants a spool.
Harry, that'd be actually very cute.
Cajun.
Hey.
Timer set. Polymaker 2 minutes for
Harry says
Cajun.
she'll be a Little Red Riding Hood, and Dave will be the big bad wolf.
Big bad wolf. Halloween stream was first when I wasn't around to collect.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh gosh, Dave.
Keep on.
We finished 8th in the singles and Michigan State Championship. That's not bad, but I'm sure there was a ton of people there. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Polymaker, why are you cold?
You cold?
I'm cold as ice.
Thank you for the super chat. You're cold though, huh? I wish it was cold in here. It's been hot. Did we get Cajun confirmed? Yes, we did. Woohoo. You. Got you. We're getting them. We're getting them.
This song is weird. Congratulations,
Ooh,
Cajun.
that's not what I'm looking for. Darn it.
So, do you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
You need to stop spinning now. Actually,
Stop
you already
spinning?
spun more than you should spin.
No, I didn't. I know what I'm doing.
I don't think you do. You got 3 winners now.
Just don't start messing me up now. I'm gonna get this in here real quick.
Got 3 winners. You still gotta give the top person in here one and
Yeah, I know. I've got
loser
that.
spool.
I've got that.
He's giving 5 away. Then
Yes.
he did go overboard.
Well, you went overboard. How about that? We
Well, over by
we
1.
do what we want. Hey, y'all deserve it. Okay,
He's screaming in the living room.
so here's what we got. Okay, this is the last one, and this is for the losers only. So if it lands on you, and you've already won a spool or anything from us before, we got to respin it. Okay, and it might take a couple spins. It might be the first spin that we do. So
Justin, if that's
pick
not
a number between 1 and 10.
1, 10,
Yeah, pick a number.
9.
9, okay. Give me numbers in the chat. The 9th person out there that puts a number is the number we'll pick to shuffle.
Right round like a record, baby. Right round, right round.
And I'm not counting pick 1. You have to put a number. Starting right now. There is 1. 7.5.
Justin, if you don't think that's good, you sure you want this guy as your partner?
5.
What's on the line?
14. 6. 7.5. 8. 6. It's 6. Okay. They're giving me numbers
Holy
now.
moly. This is a loser's pool?
3, 4,
All right.
5,
Be
6.
honest if you've won already.
Yep. Don't fake us out. Here we go. For all the losers out there that watch us that
I
haven't
think
got a
we are
win
getting
yet.
up there with most people winning already. Not every person.
Last
but,
time it only took like 1 spin. Or the
2 or 3.
Oh, that one is a
Lowest.
respin.
Yep.
Let's try again. Let us try again. Let us.
They won not long ago, but
Try
that was
again.
on
Oh, that looks new.
That's definitely a new one. If
Spice
you're here.
Core, are you here? Spice
Terry said,
Core.
you skipped my number.
2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. It's not really a
I
warning.
like how
it's
you
a
haven't won.
2 minutes and.
Everyone put a hand wave if you haven't won. I'm just curious.
I haven't won. You won't let me win on Twitch.
So-
I won one time on your Twitch and you took it away from me.
count.
And that
Anyone who hasn't
ripped
won,
off
out
is
of
what
curiosity,
happened.
give me a
Yay!
high five in the chat. Spicecore, congratulations. You
And
are
you-
no longer a loser here.
Right. And you haven't
We
won.
say that with love.
Right.
No, I don't think you won.
Spice core. Spice core. And there.
Oh no, it's
Okay.
my clutch kit kegel.
Now, check this out.
Whirlwind.
Here's what we're going to do, okay?
Jack.
We got one more for you all.
Brad Key. TJ Magneto. Troy.
Why is it going so slow?
J Miles. Clutch Cake, have you never won?
Okay.
Why do I feel like you have?
Here's what we're going to do.
And Radkey, I feel like you have.
Top fans that are listed 1 through 10 right now, and it
Don't
could
tell
change.
me what I think. I'd
What?
have to look at my spreadsheet.
Repo Man, Matt Owl, Justin Turner, TJ Magneto, Low Sync, Sure Money, Acra, Down Under Maker, DJ Midnight Wolf, and Nick. That's the ones right now that are at top 10. Now, if that changes by the time I pick this number, whatever this number is what it's going to be. So I'm going to shuffle this.
What's happening? I don't even know what he's
I'm
doing.
shuffling these,
For what?
and we're going to spin.
I don't know what he's doing, y'all. He doesn't. He didn't even tell me. He just
Well,
made his
look,
own rule.
you'll see in just a second. All right. Not very hard. 4. Okay, who's 4? Who is 4? TJ Magneto.
That's who won.
That's who won.
That's how you're doing it.
That's how I
Not
did
just
it.
the number one chatter.
No, not number 1. It's random today, boys.
Oh,
TJ
that-
Magneto, you here?
Well,
If you just be in the top 10. Just be in the top 10. You
oh,
get
I
a
didn't know
chance.
that's what you said in the beginning of the stream.
we got a
this
Magneto?
morning, or before the stream. TJ Magneto.
Why you
TJ
going all the way up to the
Magneto.
top?
Because it was funny. I'm reading something.
Okay.
I'll get back down there. Because I thought they had their hand up when they said they hadn't won yet.
TJ Magneto, have you won? He's asking. Me, yep.
Have you
Have
ever
you won
won
before?
here?
Have you won?
Well, you did today.
Easy peasy,
apparently.
just like that. I thought it'd be a fun way to switch things up. Tila apparently thought it was crazy.
No, it's fine. I just prefer to know things beforehand.
Well, it was a spur of the moment thing.
So, be in the top 10 apparently. Jeremy's swinging it.
Yeah.
Top 10,
In the
shuffle.
top 10, you never know what might
Whoever-
happen.
Is it that number? Okay, new to me. So,
Cajun, Spy Score, TJ Magneto, are all y'all US, right?
TJ Magneto, you haven't won here. I was gonna say, I don't think that you have. Well, we had 2 losers. Sorry, not in that way, but
TJ
2
Magneto-
people that have never won today.
TJ Magneto's like, dang it, now I can't get in the loser's pool.
Havoc, you will, you will. I've had so many people tell me like that they haven't won on our stream and that have been around for a hot minute. Also, it's weird.
You'll
Like
win
once you get picked or like the wheel, then all of a sudden your name will start pulling up more for some reason. Steven
that way, don't
has
it?
followed us for a good while, and I think he's won maybe 2 times more so recently.
night, Lo,
but
Cindy.
then like a whole year with nothing. It's so weird.
You are no longer a loser. That is correct. That's correct.
No one's losers here, but we try. I
Officially
like
a
to do
loser.
that, so I know that new people are getting that chance to win too,
Yeah.
or not necessarily new here, but like
I haven't won either, but
everybody
I've
eventually
not been
will
here
get
very long.
something.
Reprinted, what's up, man? I didn't even see you up there. What is up? You
Night-
did. I just
night,
processed
Lusty.
your gift card for the Nomad stream. I did so many gift cards the other day. I can't even remember how many I keep up with, but yeah, I processed yours and I sent you a message.
Justin Turner's never won.
Justin Turner hasn't. Oh, he needs to win. He needs to win. Okay,
I know
ladies
there's
and
quite a
gentlemen.
few that haven't still. One of these days, you will get there.
We will be back with this on Saturday.
Hopefully, a little more
Putting the bed on.
processed.
Why got all the motors mounted
Also,
tonight? The
this
bed
weekend
assembled.
is 4th of July,
The X gantry
so
mounted.
I'm excited about that.
I need to go ahead and print the skirts now too. It's time.
It's time to
Officially
print the skirts.
Yeah,
You ready for almost said Halloween. You ready for 4th of July?
sure.
He's not.
I'm
He
ready
could
for
care
everything.
less. He'd
I'm
rather
always ready.
just take a nap.
I'm always
He's
ready.
an old man.
I'm ready for anything you can throw at me, woman. Can't surprise me.
Matt.
Can't surprise me. You even won on Pez Livestream last week. Marathon stream Saturday? I don't know about that.
So we'll stream normal time.
It'll be normal.
There's a thing going on up at the park, and they're having this thing where it's
yeah.
kids against cops, and they get to throw water balloons at cops. And I really want
Yeah.
Kinley in on that.
Might record
I
some
think
of
that would be fun. And then they're
Yeah.
gonna have fireworks Friday evening. Going to my sister's campground. That kids can swim, and then we'll watch fireworks there. So
If
I
we
ain't gotta
can
watch
win-
like fireworks actually in a couple of
if we
years.
can win the
Wow.
cornhole tournament, it'll make up for it. All right,
Yeah.
all right. We might just gotta get this.
He's
going
gotta
on.
practice. Maybe you can practice with Brandon this weekend.
Hey, yeah. We'll see how we do.
All right.
All right.
This was a light one. We don't
Yeah.
normally go this late on Tuesdays.
All right. We'll see y'all Saturday. Have a good night.
See you
Thank you all for
Saturday.
watching.
Enjoy the rest of your week. And thanks for hanging out. Bye.